Not to. She took over heaven, and she did what she had to do. She taught every angel to rearrange the sky so that each and every woman could find the perfect guy. It's raining man, hallelujah, it's raining man, amen, it's once had a love and it was a gash. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing, only to find mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. Once had a love and it was divine. Soon found out I was losing my mind. Seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, babe. Once had a love and it was a gaze. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing, only you find. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. Lost inside, adorable illusion I cannot hide. I'm the one you're using, please don't push me aside. If I fear I'm losing you, right on love's true bluish light. Once had a love and it was a gaze. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. It seemed like the real thing, only you find. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women walk, been kicked around since I was born. And nothing's gonna change the way we live, 'cause we can always take but never give. And now that things are changing for the worse, see, oh, life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Futures made of virtual insanity now always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting of a new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, for we all live underground. Well, now I get low and I get high, and if I can't get either, I really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes, I'm a dancing man, and I just can't lose. And nothing's gonna change the way we live, 'cause we can always take but never give. And now that things are changing for the worse, see, oh, life's going nowhere.
girlfriend's four-post bed. I know it's not mine, but I'll see if I can use it for the weekend or a one-night stand. I couldn't understand how.
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Stab's Halloween comedy show. Please welcome to the stage your host, Roman Spinelli.
Hey, now it's on. Yeah, I forgot. You're only 3 feet away from me, so you don't actually need this. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is really great. Welcome to the show. I like this, guys. You guys are in costume. You're dressed as a couple. This is very good. That's very nice. Can you guys tell what I'm dressed as? Does anybody know off the top of your head? Oh, wow. You got it. I wish I had a prize to give you. Well, you win. That's true. The whole thing. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Well, hello. As I said, my name is Roman Spinelli. I'll be your host this evening. In fact, my full name is Roman Constantino Spinelli. My family is Italian, as you may have guessed. Although what I've noticed is I like being Italian, but whenever I tell people I'm Italian, I've noticed they immediately seem to jump to like the stereotypes. Like immediately, like they think of like The Sopranos or like The Godfather, which is not accurate because those are all East Coast Italians. My family are all West Coast Italians. We're all in California, which means my family doesn't really have any Tony Sopranos. It's mainly just a bunch of like Guy Fieri's. Like that's who we have. Just a bunch of laid back dudes, usually enjoying some sort of stuffed crust. Like we still watch The Godfather, but it's for different stuff. You know, they're like, wow, look at how they whacked that guy. And we're like, wow, look at all that garlic bread. That's amazing. It's beautiful. Well, I'm very happy to be here. I'm glad it's Halloween time. It's the spooky I've been doing some spooky stuff. Yesterday, my friends and I were actually in San Francisco, and we ended up going on one of those murder mystery trains, and that was pretty cool. It wasn't actually supposed to be a murder mystery train, but we took BART, and that's just the risk. So, yeah, you should try it. It's fun. Bring a date. You'll have a good time. No, I've been dating again recently, which is scary. I'm not good at it. I don't like this. It's not going well. I'm always trying to like be cooler than I am and like put on like a facade. It never lasts. I'm not good at it. In fact, I remember last year I was dating a girl and I did okay because on the first couple dates I wore my contact lenses. I usually wear glasses. I'm not wearing glasses right now. In case some of you are listening to this on the radio, I guess. I don't know why you needed that information, but I was wearing my contacts. And then like maybe 3 dates in, I got comfortable and I put on my glasses. And she was like, wow, you look great with glasses. You should just keep wearing glasses. And I was like, yeah, done. Just don't leave. And then like maybe 2 dates later, I'm usually pretty clean shaven. But this time I had a little bit of facial hair. And she was like, wow, you look great with a beard. You should just like grow out a beard. I'm like, I can do that. And I grew out a beard. And she's like, wow, you look so good with a beard. You should put on the glasses. I'm like, yep, I know the drill. Done. And I put on the glasses. And she was like, wow, you look so good with a beard and glasses. That's when I was like, look, how much of my face do I have to cover up for you to like me? What is this going to take? Like, this is hurting my feelings, and it kind of sounds like a sad way of finding out you want to start seeing other people. Perfect for Halloween time, I guess. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at it. It's a difficult thing. You know, that's the thing. And that girl was a little superficial, I will say, which is not even her fault. It's just the society we live in. It's a very superficial society. People are judged on looks and things. And she would kind of make me feel bad because I'm very pale, and she would always put me down about this. You can relate to what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no extra powder for the Halloween effect. No, yeah, me too. I can go as a vampire every Halloween and every other day of the year if I really want to. It's pretty easy. And she actually said to me at one point, she actually said, wow, you're so pale. Why can't you just get some pigment in your skin? Which hurt my feelings. But not only that, it was oddly specific. Like, she didn't just say, she said pigment. Like, she didn't just say, like, get a tan. Like, no, she attacked my chemicals. Like she had to take AP biology just to hurt my feelings. I almost respected it a little bit. And in her defense, it is weird for me being this pale, being Italian, because everyone in my family is very tan, and it's not really a problem here, but I noticed when I went to Italy, people were getting afraid. Like, I could see, because when you walk around Italy and you're this pale, but you have Italian features, you just end up looking like the ghost of an Italian. You know? Like, old women are like, Phantasma! I'm like, yep, that's me. The ghost of Spinelli. Pale in life, paler in death, as it turns out. I don't know, but I went through a breakup recently, and that's such a difficult thing. There's no easy way around it. It's always painful. It's always so difficult. And I think the worst thing was I couldn't forget about her because after we broke up, I kept finding strands of her hair all around my house. Girls shed a lot, I learned recently. I was finding her hair like in the shower, like in the laundry room, in my bed. And at first it was just like this sad reminder of what I'd lost. But then eventually through some like self-reflection and meditation, I was able to see things clearly, and fortunately actually able to collect enough of her hair for a voodoo, which was, yeah, try and break up with me, will you? We'll just see what my cornhusk doll has to say about that. Yeah, that's how I knew I needed therapy, actually. It's never a good sign when before counseling you consider working with the devil. No, I don't know. It's a tough thing. I don't know. I've been so depressed, though, since the breakup. I've been so sad. I don't know if this means anything. I realized I was really depressed, and this might not mean anything to any of you, but I realized I'm so depressed now that on every weeknight in the evenings from like 11 to 2 a.m., I've just been watching reruns of Friends on Nick at Night. Like, that's the level I'm at. I don't even like the show. Now it's the only thing I watch. Like, I don't know when it happened, but at some point, the people on Friends became my only friends, and it's very sad. Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of friends, they say actually when you're dating, it's actually better if you start off as friends. Everybody says that. I disagree. I completely disagree because I don't want any of my friends to find out that I'm crazy, like that. I can't jeopardize these friendships, My friends still respect me right now. That would be right down the drain. That's actually what happened with this last girlfriend. We were friends, and then we dated, and it got ruined. And it's like, had we never dated, I'd just be like the cool guy from like her science class, But we dated, and now I'm the psycho she had to break up with, and it's not good PR, not good at all. No. I think my problem is I fall in love too fast. I'm hopelessly romantic. I dive in all the way, and I was like trying to like find ways to like show her that I love her and like prove it to her. I started Googling things. I actually read about one couple online that entered into a suicide pact. Yeah, which I'd like to do, but I don't think I could because I knew too much about myself. In fact, I think I would be the worst at the suicide pact because to me, the suicide pact is just the most extreme version of, no, you hang up first. Like, I could never do it. Our love would keep us alive. It would ruin the whole plan. I know. She was very nice, though. She liked me for me. That was the thing that was really nice about it. But it was stressful because she was very attractive. And so I tried to make myself more attractive. Like, I started working out. I found a trainer. I did all this stuff. And at one point, she actually said, out of all the guys I've dated, physically, you're in, like, the best shape. I was like, yes, finally, it worked. And then she immediately said, and looks really don't matter to me at all. I just like you for you. And I was so disappointed. I was like, what? I did all this work for nothing? Like, do you understand? It's like if you spent 2 years saving up to buy a new car, and then as you're driving it off the lot, the dealer's like, hey, thanks for the bag of money, but we would have given you the car for your personality alone. I'm like, no. It's like, yeah, we don't even know what we're going to do with the money. We'll probably admire it for a moment, then move on to something meaningful like conversation. I'm like, oh. I will say, though, when she said that, I was very relieved. It felt like a weight had been lifted, like I was free. Because now I can work out just because I wanted to, not because I had to. I didn't have this like unrealistic goal, and it kind of changed everything. Like before, my fitness goal was to look like a model. And now my goal is just to look like someone who maybe used to be a model. Like that's the look I want. Like when someone looks at me, I want them to think, wow, I'll bet that guy was really attractive a few years ago. Just a real knockout during like Obama's second term. Like probably broke a lot of hearts somewhere between those last two Harry Potters. Like that's what I'm going for. I don't know. I am in a good mood though. I'm happy it's Halloween time. My birthday is actually on Halloween, which is thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. It's very exciting. I will say it's very cool having my birthday on Halloween, but there's pluses and minuses, Like on one hand, it's very cool knowing that I get cake, candy, and presents all on the same night. That's awesome. On the other, it is a bit of a drag knowing I might be the Antichrist. Like it's it's a scary thing for my friends too, because they know if they don't get me the right present, they might be going to hell. There's a good chance. And same for you as audience members. If you didn't laugh at that last joke, you might also be going to hell. I mean, we don't know for sure, but is it really worth the risk? Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. I aside from comedy, I do a couple other things. I do some acting. I've been doing that for a little while, commercials and things. And I also do magic. I love magic. I've been doing magic since I was like a little kid. And sometimes they come together as like one thing. Like a couple years ago, I was booked in this commercial for a casino. because they wanted an actor who could also do like card magic. So they wanted to like show like cards appearing and like disappearing and doing all kinds of stuff, which I was very happy to do. I'm still not really sure how this is good PR for the casino. Like, hey, come down to our casino where our dealers can do magic. Like, well, because at that point I'm more of a villain really than a dealer. Guy's like, hey, I think I almost hit 21. I'm like, did you? Check again. It's like, it's a jack and a 2. I forgot where I was. This is Cash Creek, where everyone's a winner and the dealers can do magic. I will say, though, I didn't actually realize it was me when the commercial came out because it was 2 years. It was filmed right before COVID, and then the commercial aired just a couple months ago. And at first, when I turned on the TV, I just saw a guy's hands doing card magic. And my first thought was, I swear to God, I think I could do better than that. Turns out, I really can't. That's the very best I can do. And with that, that's the end of my part of the show. I'll be your host for the rest of the evening, though. So, thank you very much. I'm very, very glad you guys are here and you're in such a good mood tonight. I think we're going to have a really good time. These are always my favorite shows to do. 2 years ago, we did one of these, and it was such a blast, and I think you guys are having a really good time. So please, it's my great pleasure to please welcome your next comedian of the night, the one and only Mr. Science, everybody. Come on, keep it going. It's weird if we don't keep clapping this whole time. Here we go.
Hey, hi everybody. I'm Mr. Science, and my lovely assistant Rebecca. We'll do some fun facts for Mr. Science tonight. And before we start, it is Halloween, so so Halloween joke. Hey, what do vegan zombies say? Grains. Well, by the way, I wrote a nasty letter to the Rogaine company because their product doesn't work. Yeah, and it tastes terrible. So also, yeah. So okay, a little bit about myself. When I was a little kid, one of the first toys that I got from my parents when I was a kid was this moon surveyor kit. So I would pretend I was on the moon, an astronaut on the moon, picking up moon rocks and stuff. And but my parents would only let me play with this toy once a week. I later found out that it was actually the vacuum cleaner. So and that's why I got into science. Cool. So other little things. Oh yeah, climate change. How could anybody deny that there's no climate change? I mean, there's already been not just 1, not 2, not 3, but 6 Sharknadoes. There's still pollution out there. I was by a river a couple of weeks ago, and this river was polluted with so much mercury. Yeah, this river was polluted with so much mercury that you could take your temperature with a salmon. Yeah, and also one other thing, people are trying to save water. They're trying to say we're going to be in a drought forever, I guess. But people are saving water by actually not flushing the toilet as often. And somebody asked, well, how long should you wait till you flush the toilet? And they said, well, you can't close the lid. So, anyway, all right. Okay, this is Lisa. All right, I guess some fun facts. I got a bunch of fun facts, but not all of them are on this board, but we'll start out today. Okay, fun facts. Everybody is always wondering, why are oranges bigger than lemons? And the reason is, fun fact, that orange molecules are bigger than yellow molecules. Orange molecules are bigger than yellow molecules. Okay, cool. Right, and then the next thing. Actually Neanderthals actually invented the voting that we have today in Congress. The way they voted in those days, so they would line up all the candidates, and the people would throw stones at them, and the guy that survived became president, and the unconscious people became the House of Representatives. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What was the next one? Oh yeah, a little fun fact. The holidays coming up. Yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is actually a Presbyterian, but only Santa knows. Didn't tell his wife. Cool. Right. Next one. Cows actually are never kosher. because to begin with, they have milk and meat mixed in to begin with. See, milk and meat. Cool. Let's see another fun fact. So polar bears are becoming extinct, and the main reason is because when they hibernate, when they come out of hibernation, they can't find their eggs because it's the snow. See? So you can't see it. It's all lost in the snow. Okay, great. So other fun fact. I got a list of fun facts, and thank you, Rebecca. Cool. All right. In technology, recently, in the future we're all going to have our self-driving cars, artificial intelligence self-driving cars. But they recently found out that there's a computer glitch with some of the self-driving cars. They found out that if there's a couple of people in the car having an argument, and one guy tells the other guy to go to hell, their car will drive right off the cliff. Yeah. And a few days ago, I'm not sure you noticed, there was a big flashing ball of light across the sky, and people were wondering, was that a comet or a UFO or something? No, actually, it was a 1972 Ford Pinto that was rear-ended. Okay, other fun fact. By the year 2025, all shoes will be gluten-free. All right. Another important thing. Make sure you always floss properly, because if you don't floss properly, you know that 37% of the people that don't floss properly actually pull out their liver. Yeah. And the other 12% actually pull out their spine. So floss properly. Cool. All right. Pluto. Yeah, Pluto is at the farthest reaches of our galaxy. But the thing is, it's so far out. It's also it's part of our galaxy, but it's also part of another galaxy. So in order to keep the peace, both galaxies decided that Pluto is not a planet. So, fun fact. Okay, let's see. All bowling alley shoes have been around since 1947. Right. Yeah. So actually, during biblical times, there were no fruits. Fruits did not exist during biblical times. The forbidden fruit was actually a pastrami sandwich on rye. Okay. Reason why human evolution took longer than it should have is because there was a little miscommunication. God told Mother Nature. He said, I lost it. I lost my thumb. Okay, it's opposable thumbs, not disposable thumbs. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that one. Okay, and a few other fun facts I have. Yeah, there's like hundreds of them, but I only I'm doing a few of them today. There's something that I have to remember. Okay, there were dinosaurs. Last two dinosaurs actually went down with the Titanic. Fun fact. Okay. Okay. If you have a cold, you know that if a single punch to the stomach produces 500 milligrams of vitamin C. Okay. Okay. Reason why lightning comes before thunder, because all the weather patterns come in alphabetical order. L, and then T. Lightning, thunder. That's why it's like that. Okay, all right. Okay, let me finish off. I'll show you one other little fun fact that a lot of people probably don't know. That is the number 2 pencil. Number 2 pencil. You think it's for writing and all that stuff, but did you know that the number 2 pencil can also be used as a musical instrument? Let me demonstrate. Ode to Joy by Beethoven. Okay. Okay, one more song before I go. All right, here, you might know this one. Okay, thank you. Okay, one last song before I go. See if you can name this tune. Okay. Anybody know the song? What is Jeopardy? Would be the correct answer. What is Jeopardy? Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, thank you, Mr. Science, Danny Deche. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
All right, one more time for Mr. Science, the multi-talented Mr. Science. The Jeopardy theme. You know who wrote the Jeopardy theme song? Merv Griffin, which means nothing to any of you. That's great. That's okay. It doesn't matter. He created the show. All right, guys. Well, we're going to keep the show going now that I've thrown you into more of a frenzy. We're going to keep the show going with a very funny comedian. I think you're going to like him a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, the very funny and talented Heather Rogue, everyone.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Good time at Stab, right? We're doing good. All right. I'm assuming everyone can hear me pretty good. Okay, cool. The first thing I got to do is just dance with the skeleton over here. No one here can see it, but the people that are watching on Twitch can see it, and this is really for them. I might do a little bit of feedback of the skeleton. Like, I don't know how that looks. There's also a pumpkin over here. Again, you guys can't see it, so just use your imagination. And then I'm just gonna lightly sit on the stem of the pumpkin. Alright. That was my prop card. Give it up for your host, everyone. I'm done. I'm just kidding. What do you guys want to talk about? Yes, I am transgender, but how did you guess? What gave it away? Did you see my parking job? What happened? Is it because my camel has 3 toes? Seriously. This guy should be a detective, right? Like, nothing gets past. Can you guys even understand me under this mask? Okay. I'm just kidding, by the way. I actually have a new vagina. Thank you. One person's excited. The rest of you, get it in gear. I need your support right now, okay? This is a tough time for me. I'm just kidding, okay? No, I do have a vagina, but it's just for this next joke. It's kind of like this show, you know, like lots of fun, not a whole lot of production. But that's okay, because it still works. You know, I can't see you guys. I'm just going off noises, and by the sounds of it, I'm like bombing really bad right now. So we're just gonna keep it rolling. Oh, thanks. That was supportive. Where's that skeleton? I'm dancing. Play the music. Thing is, okay, never use this outfit to strip with. There you go. That's for the next show. Someone liked that joke. I don't know who. I can't see. It's so hard. Alright, so I got hit on the other day by a bicycle rider. Slammed right into me. He was like yelling at me too. He's all like, I'm on your left! Which is bullshit, because I'm a transgender socialist, right? So you're not further left than me. Like, come on. Who do you think you are, Fidel Castro? Give me a break. I'm so far left, I'm pro-gun. That's what the other bulge in my pants is. Yeah, I do believe in gun control, though, like waiting periods. You can't wait 2 weeks for a pistol. I had to wait 2 weeks for toilet paper last year. And I poop every day. I almost never have to kill a man. Oh, excuse me. This is better than a mask. I mean, it is a mask, but it's also it's also safe because I can't even see, let alone spread germs. Yeah, I'm just gonna wander around downtown like this. Hey, what kind of genitals you got? Well, I have a right to know. Gotta disclose that shit. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So I'm pregnant. Thank you. My boyfriend didn't believe me either. He's like, that's not why I dated you. I didn't know you could get pregnant. I was like, I can't, not in this economy. I went looking for a job the other day. The guy just offered to sell me his business. Yeah, so now I'm the proud owner of a Christian clothing store in Texas. It's in Texas, yeah. Yeah, people come just for the coat hangers. We don't keep receipts, no questions asked. That's a sad joke. I don't like that joke right now. Times are tough in this world. It's really hard. All these, like, how do you make jokes anymore? Like, my dog died the other day. How do I joke about that? You don't, do you? But you guys are laughing anyways. Because you want to break the tension. I get it. But yeah, my dog died. It's really depressing. And then, you know, it's turning into Nazi Germany out there, right? Like with the masks that they made us wear. It was just like Nazi Germany. Like, no exaggeration. Like, I went to get a panini the other day, and the guy was like, vaccine papers, please. Yeah, just like that. Papers, please. Just like Nazi Germany. Zero exaggeration. Because I know when my grandfather got stopped by the panini guy in World War II Germany, and he didn't have his papers, you know what they made him do? They made him go make his own panini. And then they put him in a camp. It's okay, he got out, you guys. It's a very brave story, actually. He escaped the concentration camp. And, you wanna know how he escaped? I'm struggling with this mask, but I'm gonna leave it on. I'm committed to the bit. I don't care. I'm gonna tell a Holocaust joke with a deer mask on. I don't care. It's happening. So he was on the way to the bad showers, and they were in a train, and the train was passing through Cologne, Germany, it's called. It's a whole town named after the butthole in Germany. And the Allies started bombing, so they had to stop the train and let everybody out and put them in a little pin together. There were just 2 guards guarding everyone. My grandpa, he looks to this French guy, and he's like, God diggity damn, now's a chance. That's how we talked. That's why they put him in the camp. He was really annoying. And this French guy, he's like, Sacre bleu, let's do it. And so they tackle the guards and they start running, and the sirens start going off, and the Germans release the dogs. Yeah. And my grandfather was unfortunately not faster than a German Shepherd. But he was faster than the French guy, so he escaped, but he was so torn up by survivor's guilt that he never talked about it. And I only found out about it just last week when I went to visit, and I brought my new German Shepherd puppy to meet him. And he goes, he shoots my dog, right? And he goes, giggity gah! That one was for Pierre. So I put him in a camp. All right, you guys. Do you like? Let's lighten the mood. Let's bring up the vibe. You know, usually I got my friend with Parkinson's to bring up the vibe, but he's not here right now. You're trying not to laugh. I can see it through the little pinhole in my nose. It's a really terrible joke. You shouldn't laugh at that. It's ableist. But anyways, My friend loves it. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get, he brings up the vibe. He's really good spirit. And I'm trying to get more spiritual, right? Like incense, tarot cards, Snapple. I even let my partner use a quartz dildo on me the other day. Whole dildo made out of quartz. That's when I realized I hit rock bottom. Fuck you, skeleton! You guys can't see what's going on, but this looks hilarious on Twitch. Okay. You guys just watch the show on Twitch right now and see how it looks. I'm curious. If I ever get lit, I'm not gonna know, is the thing. Alright, give it up for your host.
Should I guide you down? Are you okay? Oh, okay. One more time for Heather Rogue, everybody. No, don't go. I was going to give you candy. All right. Well, does anyone else want candy? He kind of earned it by knowing I was Ferris Bueller. Wouldn't it? Here, I have some candy I was supposed to give you. Here, you want some candy? Here, you can have some candy, and you can have some. Would you like some candy? Okay. Sure. Actually, it's probably better if I just do this. It's less weird, I guess. Here you go. So what are you guys doing after the show? Any big plans? Pizza. That's a good plan. What about you? Nothing? This was your big thing? Wow. Well, I'm touched. I'm so good. Would you like some candy? Here. Here, would you guys like? What about you guys? What do you guys have going on tonight? You guys look like you're going to a party. Yeah, who's a friend of yours or a coworker, perhaps? Oh, nice. Here you go. Here you go. You can have some too. Okay, guys. Well, now that we all have candy, except for the one guy that knew my costume. Oh, apparently there's a costume contest tonight, by the way. No pressure. There's nothing you can do at this point. But I was just told one of you will receive maybe more candy. I'm not really sure what the... Oh, hey, here. Have some candy. I was going to give you candy. Yeah, all right. No? Okay, well. He's like, oh, like a gremlin, but with chocolate. That's very on brand for this show, I think. Well, guys, I'm very excited to bring up your next comedian. I've never seen this performer at all, but you probably know her best as the assistant to Mr. Science. Please put your hands together for Rebecca Ward, everybody.
Thank you very much. It's so great to be here. Thank you guys for coming out. Hi, I'm Rebecca Ward. You probably know my parents, maternity and psychiatric. I was a little worried about being here tonight. This lighting doesn't make my breasts look big, does it? No? Good. Okay. I'm thinking of making money by selling my bras as 2-for-1 yarmulkes. I hope that's... I'll tell you a little about myself. I'm part Indian. I'm part Indian, but my husband isn't. So every time we play Monopoly, he tries to get me drunk and steal my properties a little bit at a time. Hate that. I'm part Indian. My dad's half Indian and half Irish, so no drinking in my family. There you go. I should say ex-husband. We got divorced. He works for evil Comcast. And I told him he needs to tell people he works for Halliburton so they don't hate him as much as working for Comcast. I hate Comcast, but I got 3 good boys out of it. I have 3 sons. All 3 of my boys weighed more than 9 pounds each when they were born. Ow. 9 pounds, 1.5 ounces. And kids have no idea what pain is like. My son came to me and said, "Mom, I got a splinter in my thumb. You ever felt anything as painful as a splinter in your thumb?" And I was like, "Was it a 9 pound, 8 ounce splinter? Was it 11 days late coming out of you? No. You spend 3 hours trying to push it out of you? No. We'll talk later. Okay. I was wondering today, do you suppose anybody at NASA has ever been fired for staring off into space? I moved here from San Francisco. We've got a little town called Foster City. near San Francisco. And I wondered, do you suppose people go outside and yell, "You're not my real city"? My foster city. I saw an ad on the back of the bus that said, "Now flying nonstop Oakland to Hawaii." And I thought, I hope so. Yeah, so I'm part Indian, and I've been hearing in the news about the borders. And I think we should have closed the borders in 1491, actually. I think that would have been a good idea. I think so. We didn't come over on the Mayflower, but we helped them park the boats, so we helped. Let's see. Oh, you know who thinks I'm stupid is my car mechanic. He told me I need to rotate my tires, and I'm like, they do it all by themselves while I'm driving. What are you talking about? So I've been trying to work off the baby weight from 30 years ago, a long time ago. And, I go to the gym, but the instructors, I hate them. Can we talk about them? Yes. They say some stuff like, "I want everyone to touch your toes and straighten your knees." And I'm like, make up your mind. I'm not doing both. You ever think of something really funny and you're the only one that thinks it's funny? Nobody else does. I call that my act. I'm so glad I'm not wearing high heels tonight. I hate wearing high heels. I call them ow heels because you walk down the street going, "Ow, ow, ow, I'm on a date, they hurt, ow, ow, ow." And do you think a guy would put his foot in something like that just to get laid? Yeah, I know it's a stupid question. A guy would put his foot in a bear trap to get laid. I think we all know that. We got any married people here tonight? People in love? You can be both. Come on. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. When I got engaged, I got a really cool engagement ring, but it feels really strange when you first start wearing an engagement ring. You know, it keeps getting in the way of dating. I used to have a really nice car. I had a 65 Dodge Dart. It was really pretty. But it was a two-tone, rust and primer. That's nice. I knew my car was a girl because once a month it would throw a fit, demand attention, and break down. I knew that. I have a really nice kitty cat. I just got him a couple of years ago. When I got him, he was this little tiny thing, and I named him Squeaky because that's all the sound he made was squeak. And now he's 2 years old, and he's like a linebacker. And I'm afraid when he goes out, his friends might make fun of him. And he'll have to say, "They call me Mr. Squeaky." He's a lovely kitty. I like to pretend I can talk to him, and he talks back to me. I'll come home and say, "Hi," and he'll say, "Hi." And I said, "Kitty, are you sober or high?" "Hi." "Okay, turn off the Bob Marley and hand over the catnip. You're done." Okay, all right. I was having coffee earlier. I love coffee. I am such a coffee addict. I had to go to Coffee Drinkers Anonymous, and they had an open wine bar in the back. It was really weird. I was going to so many anonymous meetings, I felt like a victim of identity theft. It's really weird. You know, one of the great things about doing comedy is you get to meet people you really admire. Like Madonna came to town. And I snuck backstage. I wanted to say something to her she had never heard before so she'd remember me. So I told her I liked her movies. I was sure nobody had said that to her before. You know, being here, I am happy as a clam to be here, and I don't know how happy clams are, but I think I'm just about as happy as a clam right now. How happy are clams? Talking about coffee. Oh, but I like my coffee like I like my men. I finish them off in the bathroom at Starbucks. Anyway, I've been Rebecca Ward. Thank you very much, and thanks for coming out.
Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to keep the show moving right along. I'm very excited because this next comedian is somebody who is kind of responsible for this whole evening. He booked me for this show. We were talking the other night, actually, a couple weeks ago, and I said, "Yeah, remember we did that like Halloween comedy show a couple of years ago? Remember how much fun it was? It was great." He's like, "Yeah, it was a lot of fun." I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to do another one of those Halloween comedy shows. Wouldn't that be fun?" He goes, "Yeah, that would be really great." I'm like, yeah, do you know if anyone's doing one? He goes, no, I don't know, but we should definitely look into that. And I go, yeah. And then like 3 minutes later, he goes, oh, I'm producing a Halloween comedy show this Saturday. Do you want to host it? I'm like, yeah, that would be perfect. And so it just goes to show, if you ask, it may not bring up anything, but the guy you're talking to might remember a couple minutes later he actually is producing a Halloween comedy show, and then you can all do it together. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my friend and yours, Buddy, everybody.
Anybody guess my costume yet? No, it's not Handmaid's Tale. It my partner right there, if she wore the mask, it would make more sense. I'm Princess Buttercup from A Princess Diaries. Princess Bride. We're drunk. We've talked about this. I'm drunk. We've talked about this. You guys get candy yet? You guys got candy yet? Yeah. Yeah. Whee! I was gonna throw it out, but then like a vision of my grandma popped up and she's like, don't fucking get this room dirty. You know better than that. You guys, I've only been in a dress for an hour or so, but I've realized something about being a girl. Our pants don't have pockets in them. Neither do these dresses, and it's terrible. And I've realized something, that men must have invented the pockets in women's jeans. Ladies, do you guys agree with me? Because they had to let you know that nothing goes deeper than an inch. It's a penis joke. You guys drinking, having fun? Yeah. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I love this. You guys were like, you know what? It's Saturday night before Halloween. We don't want to go to those scary bars with a bunch of drunk people who have good cocaine and shrooms. We're going to go to Stab Comedy Theater, watch a bunch of people dressed up, do some comedy. And I love that about you guys. It's been a wild week for me, you guys. I got suspended from my job. No sympathy for me. Fuck you guys. That's cool. Oh, no, poor buddy. No, that's okay. My knee's bum. You guys can't see that. That's okay. I've had a rough week. Anybody else? Just one guy's had a rough week. Everyone else is just killing it. I'm happy for you guys, but not really. But yeah, I got into my first physical altercation since my college days, you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but throwing kicks in skinny jeans has not gotten easier since my 20s. It just hasn't. I got attacked by what I can only describe as a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater villain. You guys are getting an image in your head. He came at me with a skateboard and Janko jeans. And that skateboard I was able to block because my hands were free, but in my pants I had no range of motion because I was wearing skinny jeans. And you know, in Janko jeans, he had free range of motion. So this man's just windmill kicking the shit out of me, and I'm thinking to myself, is this how I go out? Is Bam Margera really going to end me right now? Then something magical happens, you folks. As I'm falling to the ground, my pants split. And now I have free range of motion. So I hulk up, I kick him in the chest, and I scream, "This is Sparta!" Then I remember, much like wearing my girlfriend's dress, when I wear my skinny jeans, I don't like to wear underwear. And I've now just sexually assaulted this unhoused man, and I can't be doing that at my age, you guys. I'm 34 years old. That's not an age where you can be doing that. Thank you for the one clap for 34. That's exactly what that age deserves. Well, I decided to make a decision at this age. I decided to buy my first safe at 34, you guys. Not for like important documents or like a gun or anything like that. No, that's where I stick my snacks. That way when I get too high, I'll forget the combination and I won't be able to eat them all. That is my only financial and weight loss plan for the year, and I hope that's good enough for 34. But also, 34, I decided to figure out a couple things about myself, you know? Like, over the past couple of years, we've been really pissing our families off with the internet and stuff, and the old whites have gotten really scared and angry. And I was like, how do I get rid of the rest of them? So I decided to come out as bisexual to my family, and to my surprise, they were very shocked and surprised. And then I started to think about it. I was like, well, you know, I honestly didn't figure it out till I was in my 30s. So it's okay for them not to figure it out until just now. But then I realized something. If we were all being honest with ourselves, my family and I, we probably could have figured it out when I was a little bit younger. I mean, the signs were there. I mean, I do look like every girl from your drill team in high school all grown up. That's a fact. Every love song that I love is from a musical. That is a fact. And of course, my favorite Power Ranger is Tommy Oliver, the Green Power Ranger, the sexiest of all Power Rangers. What I'm saying is I probably should have figured it out long before some pretty young girl convinced me to have a threesome with another man. And halfway through, I'm all like, hey, this isn't so bad. Maybe if I pulled up the dress, you guys would have got it. What? I'm talking about anal sex. We're talking about anal sex! You guys cannot see this because you guys are not on Twitch, but there's a dancing skeleton right here. And he is so cool. He's got all the moves. He's like shaking his ass. And I hope when I did that, he was shaking his ass against my ass. That was for you Twitch users at home who didn't pay to come see me in a dress. So fuck you. You guys all rule. I have to do a little bit of an age check here. Is everyone here old enough to have given their computer AIDS via LimeWire? Yeah? Okay, good. Because I think everyone at this age can admit one thing, that dating at this age is really fucking weird, right? Really weird. Like, as a bisexual man, everybody's just too kinky for me. You know what I mean? Like, you need like a passcode and a secret word just to get in their pants. Or you're a straight person and you guys just have missionary all the time. That's not the rule I made up. You guys did that. Also, you know, you start to think about it for a little bit and you're like, oh, maybe something casual will be fun, right? You know? Then you guys think about it. For the past 2 years, we've been in a situation where the government has asked, hey, you guys wear a mask to protect people? No matter what you guys think about the mask mandate, you guys do have to think that condoms are a lot harder to put on than masks. That's just fact, you guys. And I'm supposed to believe that every rando that I hook up with is just masking up their dicks and vaginas? No, that's not happening. If we've learned anything over the last few years, it's that people are liars. Humans are bad. All of this, of course, to say that I'm in a happy new relationship. Thank you guys very much. Those claps are warranted. Got a couple stories for you guys before I head out. I work in cannabis. I didn't need to say that out loud. You guys could have looked at me and figured it out yourselves. But I work in cannabis, which means I have a lot of conversations with weird old white dudes. One of those conversations the other day really struck me because he said something that kind of stayed with me. He said, I remember when the weed was free and you had to pay for pornography. And I thought, yeah, exactly. I thought really deep and hard, and I was like, wow, those must be terrible times. Because there was just too much hair in all of it. But then I started thinking back even further, and I was like, you know what? I've never, ever had to pay for pornography. I mean, at first it came to stealing my uncle's Playboys, then eventually watching scrambled titties via Skinamax. You guys know what I'm talking about. Then I moved on, of course, to giving my computer AIDS via LimeWire when I was 14-year-olds, downloading the most depraved things a 14-year-old can think of. That was really fucked up for us. And then eventually something magical happened around the time I turned 18, you guys. Something called aggregated porn sites. Anybody know what this is? You guys don't have to shout out your favorite ones. I saw somebody in the back mouth their favorite one. I'm not going to say who. But it's just porn sites with thousands and thousands of hours of pornography. And for an 18-year-old like me, you guys, that was kind of cool. Because I'll tell you something. I got married at 18 years old, which is a dumb age to get married at. And because I got married so young, I didn't have a lot of sex. You know, as I was trying to convince my wife to have sex with me, I was using porn sites to come. And one day, because we married very young, we also divorced very young. That's what happens when you marry very young. She ran off to Arizona State with some Axe body spray can come to life, and I was thinking to myself, good riddance. Never have to see her again, and I can just come freely to my favorite porn sites with no fear. And then one day I was scrolling my favorite porn site. These guys get it. And I came across the video. And on that video was a screenshot of a very familiar pair of ass cheeks wearing an Arizona State beanie cap. And I thought to myself, there's no way. This can't be. But I clicked it like any normal person would. And there it was, my ex-wife, along with two much hotter college women. I say they were much hotter. My ex-wife was pretty, but she left me, so she's an ugly whore. They're playing a little game with two little college boys, a little game of flip cup, but not any flip cup. They're playing strip flip cup. The sluttiest of all flip cups. You guys know what I'm talking about. As the game goes on, everyone gets naked. The girls start making out, you know, typical college porn stuff. Then eventually the film gets so hot and heavy that we forget that my ex-wife has left the screen. Then the film gets even hotter and heavier until we all reach a climax. And as me and everyone on the screen is enjoying themselves, the actors on the screen begin to giggle really loudly as the screen pans over to the bed next to them to reveal my ex-wife, completely asleep and completely unfucked. And I don't know, you guys, something about watching that movie over and over and over again just makes me really happy knowing that her sex life had not changed since our marriage. There's a lot of women in here. That didn't fly as hard as it will. Okay, so I'll end on this. I'm going to end on my favorite porn story, you guys. It also involves my grandma. I need your guys' support right now. You guys all looked away from me, including my partner, and that's not okay. I need support up here tonight. Okay, so my favorite porn story. So, when I was 12 years old, my father went off to prison for the very last time. When he did, he left me one thing. He left me a shopping bag filled with pornography, both in DVD and VHS form, just to age myself a little bit, you guys. But there was one VHS that caught young 12-year-old Buddy's heart, and that was a little movie called Max World 8. It was about an older, gray-haired gentleman who would just drive around in a dirty old gray van, and in every town he would go to, there would be some hot young woman just ready to bang him. For 12-year-old me, you guys, that was the dream. And I want you to know it at 34, that dream has not shifted as far as it probably should have, if we're being honest. One day I come home from school and my grandma has decided to clean up all the VHSs and put them away because we're moving into the digital era of DVDs. She has one movie in her hand. It's freshly plucked from my VHS player, a little movie called Max World 8. She hands the movie to my sibling and she says, put it in the cartoon section. And at that moment, I could have shut my mouth. Nobody would have known the difference and the story would have been over. But I loved that movie so much that I had to speak up. I said, no, Grandma, you don't understand. That's not a cartoon. We argued back and forth for a little bit, and she says, yes, it is. It's that stupid superhero rat. And I said, no, that's Mighty Mouse, and that's not a cartoon. We argued for a little bit longer, and eventually she hands the movie to my sibling, and she says, put it in the VHS player and prove him wrong. Stab Comedy, I just want you guys to know that the next few moments only took a few seconds, but to me, they felt like a lifetime because I knew exactly two things. One, that was not a cartoon. And because of my rabid fandom of that film, I knew what scene was literally about to come onto the screen. Max has got young Rebecca bent over his dirty, disgusting sink, and he's just giving it to her, you know? We're about 28 seconds into their lovemaking session because at 12 years old, that is about as far in as I could go. And I want you guys to know, and my girlfriend right here can back this up, at 34, I've at least doubled that time. Need a little bit some more support than that, Sacramento. But it's okay because as the movie comes on, Max has got her up against that dirty, disgusting sink, and there I see it, my tiny little gray-haired grandma. She flies across the room, plucks the movie from the VHS player, turns around, and with Tom Brady accuracy, throws it across the room, hits me in the head, and screams, "I guess it's not a cartoon!" You guys have been amazing, and give it up for your wonderful host, Mr. Roman Spinelli.
One more time for Buddy, everybody. He's the reason we're all here. Yeah. Now, did I hear this is your first comedy show? Wow. You know what that means? You get more candy. Here, enjoy. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, you want some? He's got lots. Yeah. Enough insulin. Well, this is great. Well, guys, I'm very, very excited. We have come to that point in the night. It's your final comedian, your headliner of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy who I have known for a very long time. We're from the same town, though we were not friends. That makes it sound like we were enemies. We weren't. We didn't actually know each other, but I'm glad we know each other now. We were even, at one point, this is my favorite fun fact, at one point we were actually in a Sixpence None the Richer cover band for, I think, 2 afternoons, 2 entire afternoons. We figured out the solo. I wanted our name to be Beneath the Milky Twilight, but it never took on. Anyway, guys, please put your hands together for my friend Corey Behringer, everybody.
Sure as shit, this is Daphne. Absolutely. Let's just not beat around the bush at all. Let's just get it all right out in the open. Yes, I am wearing special protective underwear. Because what I found out about these tights when they came, fresh from Amazon, we didn't anticipate that they would enhance what was a modest bulge into quite a generous bulge. So then we had to make a second Amazon purchase of compression underwear. They have this. It's compression underwear, so it kind of keeps everything tight. That was option 2 that I ended up going with, though. Option 1 that I was slightly tempted about was a special underwear used, I believe, by drag queens, but not just drag queens, but like really authentic drag queens, because it had just the sweetest, most subtle little lips that it would create in that region. I thought that was a bit much. I didn't want to go that far with it. That was just a bridge too far. But so I didn't quite go with that. And I never learned how to tuck. There it is. I never learned. I didn't think I'd need that skill. Didn't think that would come up on a resume or in a job interview. I didn't think I needed to learn how to tuck. But here I am now in compression underwear. And, don't hate it. Can I be honest? I don't hate it. But what I do love is Halloween. I'm so happy to be here right now because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. My favorite Halloween monster, Frankenstein. I love Frankenstein so much. And I know what some of you jerks might be thinking right now. Oh, he means Frankenstein's monster. No, I don't. I don't mean Frankenstein's monster. He's Frankenstein. Let's be real. He's Frankenstein. I think that is such a step above of pretension to need to correct people. I think that when you have to correct someone about Frankenstein's monster, you shouldn't get candy. I don't think you should allow to get candy. I don't know. I think that should be a rule of Halloween. Another rule, while I'm just spitting out rules now, can we rename Dennis the Menace? Is that allowed? Can we do that now? Here's what I want to rename him. Dennis the Shithead. I can't stand that little creep. He's a jerk, and I'm tired of pretending that he's just part of the American canon. Of these classic cartoon characters. Dennis the Menace, right up there with Nancy. Nancy is a goddamn legend. I love Nancy so much. I hate Dennis. But I don't want to be too negative through this set. I'm having a great time tonight. I don't know about you. This has been a really fun night. So let's keep it positive. Let's talk about something I love. I love biker gangs. I love biker gangs so much, and I'll tell you why. Here's the cutest thing about biker gangs, okay? It's the matching vests. And it's not just because they look adorable. Of course they do. It's the thought that goes into the matching vests. It's the time and attention to detail. Those vests are their way of saying, hey, we've been thinking about you. And we'd like you to join our crime club. Isn't that just so sweet? I love that so much about biker gangs. Because the more you think about it, the more you realize you can't just go to the store and buy one of those vests, prefab, ready to go. No. Someone has to take the time to hand stitch all the tough guy stuff on there for you. Which means that someone had to stop doing crank for a couple minutes. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. Speaking of love, I'm in it. Yes, I am. I'm a married fella. I've been married a little over 2 years now. Thank you. I deserve it. Yeah, sure. It was an accomplishment that took very little effort. But yeah, I've been married for a little over a couple years now. I think the key to our marriage, what makes us so strong, is that we keep things spicy. You know, we keep things interesting. That's why my wife and I recently went to a sex shop together. Yes. Now, Sacramento has quite a few of these kind of trendy, hipster-friendly sex shops, you know. I gotta say, not a fan. I'm not a fan. I prefer my sex shops to be dingy and suspicious. Because it's about the ambiance, right? It's about the overall experience of the sex shop. I want to feel like I'm doing something wrong just by walking through the door. It's the experience, right? Here's my litmus test of a sex shop. If the floors aren't sticky, they're not getting my business. That's how you know. That's just how you know. I'm not going to tell you what we purchased at the sex shop. I'm not that kind of comic. Okay. I will say that it takes 2 AA batteries. And we put it in my butt. Because that's where it goes. Okay? Where would you put it? My wife? That's disgusting. Get out. Get out right now for thinking that. On a somewhat related note, I did recently come out as bi. I came out to my wife first. I thought that was a good place to start. You know, I was raised by conservative Christians, which actually wasn't very much fun at all. I don't recommend it. Don't do it. And I know that my conservative Christian parents did not want any of their 3 sons to turn out queer. They ended up with 2 of them, though, because to paraphrase their favorite cliche, the Lord works in fabulous ways. I know my father especially did not want any of his sons to turn out a little, you know, funny. Because he would do this thing when we were watching TV together as a family. Whenever there was 2 guys kissing, he would need to make a big show of how disgusted he was. Just so gross. So he could set an example for his straight, manly sons, you know. But here's the weird part. He would also do that when 2 ladies kissed. And even as kids, we were like, what are you, gay? This is amazing. This is the best thing we've ever seen. Yeah. I don't know if you could tell this about me, but I smell pretty good. That's because of my wife. My wife thought that I should have a signature scent, you know, apart from the one that my body makes every day for free. So what she did was she ordered this collection of sample scents from a perfume company she likes a lot, and we did a blind sniff test so I could better determine which one really spoke to my soul, you know. And I found one, yes. And after I found the scent, we then read all the names of the fancy perfumes so I would know, like, what describes me, you know, what scent really sums up who I am at my core. And most of the scents all had these fancy French names, you know, with a bunch of jus and les, that, you know, French shit, you've seen it. Except for the one that I chose, which was called Fat Electrician. I don't have much more of a punchline for that yet. It's still just in the sharing a fact stage of comedy. And I'm still kind of coming to grips with the fact that I'm Fat Electrician. But do you guys like escapism? Is that a thing that you can relate to? You know, just absorbing any kind of media that allows you to just get away from the hellscape that is your everyday job with the stresses of life and everything. I think escapism is actually very important in you know, fair doses, of course. You don't want to take anything too far. But what my wife and I really enjoy for our bit of escapism is game shows, like network game shows, you know, Wheel of Fortune, Celebrity Jeopardy, mostly celebrity stuff. We find that a little more fun. And it's usually just that. Like, it provides such a mindless escape. It allows you to kind of stretch the brain a little bit, but not too much. You don't have to deal with, like, heavy topics. Except recently we were watching an episode of Wheel of Fortune in which Pat Sajak said this line, and this is a quote verbatim. Well, you know, sometimes bad things happen and there's nothing we can do about it. I was like, Jesus Christ, Pat, I'm trying to have a good time. Fuck me. Jesus. I also think Pat Sajak is just a villain, by the way. I feel like I've kind of stumbled upon this fact about Pat Sajak and Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White, I think, is like an agent of just pure goodness in the world. You know, I do. I think that she's almost to a fault. Like, I feel like she's not even really a person. She's just the epitome of good, and Pat Sajak is evil. I think he's like chaos incarnate, because I don't believe it for a second whenever he pretends to be sad when they land on bankrupt. He's like, oh no, say it ain't so. You lost all that money. Bummer for you. Yeah, Pat Sajak's a villain. I'm going to do some characters for you now. Can we get a little silly? Is that allowed? Can we get kind of... Okay. So I'm going to do some character bits now. This first character is a hotshot Hollywood agent who's also a toddler. And he had some notes on snack time. Okay. So I love where you're going with PB&J. It's fantastic. You know, it's got everything we need. It's got the peanut butter. It's got the jelly. It's perfect. I love it. I love you. Don't change a goddamn thing. But let me ask you. Are you married to the crust? That was a toddler who is also a hotshot Hollywood agent. Thank you. That was an applause break. That counts. He started it. You followed along, and you were smart to do it. That is fantastic. This next character is a little German boy who is very excited because he just ran into his favorite superhero. Okay, little German boy, favorite superhero. You got it. Guten Tag, Van der Vermen. That was a little German boy who's very excited because he just ran into his favorite superhero. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is my impression of someone listening to the Beach Boys for the very first time. It's a headphone. These boys love beaches. What'd you say they were called again? Shut up. That was someone listening to the Beach Boys for the very first time. Thank you. Those were kind of weird. I'm gonna get really weird with this last character piece, so just bear with me because I think it's highbrow art. Okay. This is my impression of Hollywood actress Nicole Kidman. Hi, I'm Nicole Kidman. I know you probably don't recognize me without all the fancy Hollywood makeup, but when I'm not making Hollywood blockbusters, this is what I look like. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and address my public about some awful rumors that have been going around. There's a video you may have seen that features me eating some bugs. I just want to, set your minds at ease that this was a deep fake. That was not actually me eating those bugs. I don't just eat bugs for fun. Not one of those weird Hollywood elitists that just eats bugs for fun. Every bug I have ever eaten personally wronged me or my family in a way that I found unforgivable. Anyway, I hope this clears things up. Keep it Kidman. That is my impression of Hollywood actress Nicole Kidman. Thank you. Thank you. That was a really dumb bit. Oh, boy. They're coming to get me for how dumb that bit was. Let's see here. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? That's a pretty cool song. I'm a fan of that song. I'm a fan of the band War. They put out that hit in 1979. And I have some thoughts about it that I'll share with you. Here's my favorite part of Why Can't We Be Friends. It comes to us in the final verse, after the fellas of War have spent the entire song up to that point making a pretty compelling case for friendship, and then they decide to accuse you, the listener, of working for the CIA. Now, I can tell by your stunned silence that you either don't believe me or you don't find this very funny. But either way, I'm going to prove my point. Don't you think for a goddamn second I'm not going to prove my point. Here's the line verbatim that convinced me of this fact, and I'll let you decide if I'm reading too much into this one, okay? So here's the line. I know you're working for the CIA! It's a little on the nose, is what I'm getting at. Just a tad. I'm gonna talk about a sticker that I saw for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna leave. Did I get the light, or? Oh, I thought I got a wave from you. Take that back. I'm gonna do some more bits. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. First, I think what I really want to ask you is, oh, now do I get the official light? Well, too bad. I'm doing 3 minutes. Have you ever seen a firefighter that wasn't a hunk? And you just think to yourself, what's the point? What's the point? Because they're supposed to be hunks, right? That's the social contract that we've all signed, is that firefighters are hunks. So it's very jarring when you see one out in the wild and he isn't a hunk. Just want to take him aside and be like, sweetie, look. You do not have to keep risking your life like this. No one is putting you on their calendars. It's just not worth the risk. I saw a bumper sticker. Yeah, he's going into the closer now. I saw a bumper sticker that was 5 guns above the words, my family. Tells you a lot about the driver, you know. Led me to assume that that man fucks a rifle he calls his wifle. I'm no detective, but I deduced that one for you. He also had a no fear sticker on his truck, which I found very dishonest. Because he's full of fear, you see. As are most with the no fear sticker, I think. That's why I want to design a brand new sticker to be placed beneath the no fear sticker to make the whole situation a lot more honest to onlookers. So instead it would read, no fear, except intimacy. Because these men are not cuddlers, you guys. Daddy did not hug the no fear customer, I assure you. I don't have that problem with intimacy, thankfully. If anything, I have the opposite issue. I'm a very clingy and needy lover, if you must know. And you must know. But I'm very lucky in that regard because I've married someone equally as codependent as me. And I think that's a beautiful thing, truly, I do. You know, sometimes we'll just be lying in each other's arms at night and I'll think to myself, you know, who trapped who? And if you didn't laugh at that, you don't know what love is. That is a love joke. You guys, I've had a lot of fun goofing around with you. Give it up for your host, Buddy, and every other comic you've seen, and Stab Comedy Theater. This has been a hell of a night. Give it up for your host again, Roman Spinelli. Bye-bye.
Corey Behringer, everybody. Well, guys, that was our show. In just a moment, I'm going to bring up Buddy. Apparently he's gonna judge this costume contest. We're gonna find out for real who wins. It could be any of us. I mean, of you, I should say. But I just want to thank you guys for being here. You guys have been a few but mighty, fantastic audience. So really, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Roman Spinelli. I was your host. Follow me on Instagram. Follow us all on Instagram. We'll all be friends, and you can come see us at other shows. And with that, please welcome the man of the hour, Buddy, everybody.
You guys, I'm gonna make this very simple. Hey, so costume competition, guys. You three, and here's the prize. You guys get to go to any Stab show for free. Any show here. You get to go to one Stab show for free. And if you guys don't have any plans for the rest of the night, there is going to be a show starting at 9 o'clock. It's called Strip Comedy. It's exactly what you guys think. If you guys don't laugh, they have to take off clothes. So if you guys want to go get yourself some more drinks, relax after this, and have a little fun, go ahead. And if you guys do want to come back and watch some people strip in pain while trying to tell you comedy jokes, I suggest you guys come back. You guys have been wonderful. I appreciate all of you guys. If you guys are at home watching us on Twitch, come on out to a show. We don't have dancing skeletons like this guy right here, but we do have Buddy in a dress. And there's plenty of other things like White Claws that are very cheap. You guys have been amazing. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for Stab. And like I said, if you guys want to stick around, at 9 o'clock, strip comedy starts, and I think you guys will have a lot of fun with that. Thank you guys very much for being here. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. That is it for now. But as Buddy said, in about 40 minutes or so, it's strip comedy. So if you want to check that out, you can certainly get a heavily discounted ticket up front and talk to me or Corey, whoever. But we'll be back in, like I say, well, yeah, about a half hour. We'll start the stream again. So stretch. I don't know, hydrate, guys, and we'll be back here for strip comedy in about a half hour. Let's see, is there something that we can send the online audience to? Why not? How about, probably, let's see what the Crane couple's up to. Hold on for the raid, see you back here in a half hour.
Fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the old man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever.
Oh heck, hold on. I just had to cancel that raid because Blue. Oh, okay. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hey, no, it's okay. Raiders, hold on. I can put this up, and you guys can hang out for the next 40 minutes. Hold on. Hold on. You guys, I was literally about to click raid. So, but you're here now. So hold on. Let me change this up. The next show, it is going to start in 40 minutes though. Do you want to just go and come back? Oh no. Ooh. Oh, thank you though, Blue. Thank you. Oh heck. So I don't want to end now. So hold on. I'm just gonna reset all of this. I'm gonna reset all this. But it's not gonna be ready for the next show is. Hold on. Alright, 1 second. You guys, I wasn't expecting a big old raid. Hold on. Alright, so there's that. Strip comedy is coming, but it's 40 minutes. You guys want to stick around? Alright, hold on. Oh, of course, Blue. Happy to be able to. Normally, we would have a show right now. I think we're going to keep this going. So you guys just get something to eat. Get some snacks. Grab some candy. Get a drink. Is there something I could play? Oh, I don't know. Oh, guys. Oh, thanks for the follows, guys. Oh, and gifting subs. No. Blue. What are you... Oh. Okay. Hold on. I got to check out front. Hold on.
Sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the long man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show.
Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. I had to run away. You guys, do you want to stick around for a half hour? That seems excessive. But I don't want you to go away and come back. I don't have any games set up. I can't do anything with you. I mean, I could share the love, and I could raid you down the line, I guess. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Blue says she'll be raiding. All right. Well, then, enjoy. Or I'm sorry, to say raiding, I meant lurking. Sorry, lurking. Blue will be lurking. So, yeah. Sorry, it's a crazy day. I'll go into it probably on Wednesday. Among Us. Do I even have that? Guys, thanks for coming over. Thanks for potentially hanging out. You're troopers. You know what? I gotta figure out some way to reward you if you're actually gonna be here through a 40-minute countdown. What can I do? What can I do? Blue, what can I do for your wonderful people? Oh, thanks, guys. I can't Among Us right now because I gotta pay attention to the front because the show's gonna start. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can get somebody up early. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying. Oh, thank you, Blue. I try to be as professional as I can. Let's see. How about? Oh, guys. Oh, thanks for more follows. 10 minutes into the countdown, and we're still getting follows. Let's see. Oh, I could have put. No, I couldn't have. Let's. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna give you some sketches. Hold on. I'll give you some Van Full of Candy interstitial, I guess. Hold on a second. Because because I have to take care of you guys. You came over, like, my finger was hovering over the, over the start raid button, and you just snuck in there. So hold on. You know what? Let's start it with this one. The one that started it all. Alright, I have to add a source. Hold on, guys. We're gonna make this work. I want to entertain you while you're here. Browser. Let's open a browser. Just a browser. Okay. Wait, am I on the... Hold on. Hold. Ah, there it is. Okay, so let's get that. And let's capture... Oh no, shit. I don't use this often. Oh, this is different. Hold on. Window capture. That's what we needed. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's been a while. Dirty P. We're gonna give the people some some fanful again. We got raided right as I was about to end the stream, and then they're gonna stick around, so I have to give them something to watch. So hold on. Okay, hold. Do it that big. No, hold on. Alright. No, we can't do full screen, because then I can't go to the other thing. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying... Okay. Here we go. All of our videos in standard def, because we're old. So hold. I'm just going to give them a little something to tide them over. Give you a couple sketches here. Actually, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Hold. Oh, guys, what a night. What a night. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a much better time than us. Hey, just for conversation, Jason, you know anybody that's renting a house, an apartment, something? Just, you know, just idle conversation. Has nothing to do with anything. All right, here you go. Enjoy some of this while we wait for the next show.
Man, what a day. I'm so glad to be home where I can unwind and relax.
Hey. Tough day at work?
Oh, God. Have you done anything since I left?
Me? Well, I went to the store. Got some chicken. Came home. Ate some chicken.
Come on, man. I said you could stay here until you got your shit straightened out, but you haven't been outside in a week. You smell like the inside of a homeless guy's backpack. And you've got to shave that disgusting beard.
What? No. This is my lucky beard.
How is it lucky?
In all ways?
You were just fired.
I quit. I was gonna quit.
Your apartment was condemned. Just your apartment. Not the rest of the building. Just your apartment. I didn't even know they did that.
That was racial profiling.
And you caught your girlfriend cheating on you.
Well, sure.
Literally on you. Having sex on you with 3 other dudes.
It's hockey season. It's my hockey beard.
Hockey season? What's your favorite hockey team?
New York?
The New York what?
The New York Hockeymen.
come on.
No, you know what? I like it. It's my beard. I'm keeping it. End of story.
All right, fine.
Fine.
That's what I said.
Well, I said it too.
So fine.
Well, fine.
Well, if that's the way it is, then I guess there's nothing else to talk about. Good night. I'm gonna get some sleep. Sleep tight.
Oh, I will. I'll sleep like a baby. A big fat bearded baby. A weird thing to say. It's almost like a thinly veiled threat, alluding to some sort of plot to shave my beard off in my sleep. Oh well. No! No! Don't do it! No!
What a great day. I got 2 raises and a promotion all before lunch. Oh, come on. It looks better.
You raped my face with your sharp metal dick.
I think that might be overstating it a little.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you'll get over it. Hey, I'm going to bed.
Oh, yeah? Sleep tight.
You're not gonna murder me in my sleep, are you?
Sleep tight.
Alright then, I will.
Well, good morning, roomie. I guess we know who showed who, huh? Do you color your hair?
All right, guys. All right. Let's load up another one. Let's load up another video. That's a van full of candy. That sketch is what? 15 years old. It's finally aged. Let's get you another one. I'm just playing my favorites. This is a good one. Oh, but it's only 2 minutes, so it's gonna require me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Hold on. Here you go. Back to it. Enjoy some more. And then once we get down to about 10 minutes, I'll just return it to the countdown house music. Here you go.
Hey, what's up? Hey. You friend of Julie's?
I don't know who that is.
I work in the Jamba Mama with Dennis.
Okay. I don't know who that is. So what's all this then?
Oh, now there's a story. Check it out. Okay, remember back in the 90s when swing was starting to come back in? I was in this electro ska band called the Jerkface Bros. We played at the Iron Peach every 3rd Wednesday of the month. Anyway, I was coming out of this kelp wholesaler's store, and there was this homeless dude, and he was like screaming at his bike in Mandarin or something. And I was like, shit, the dude's scary, you know? And then he started chasing me for 5 blocks, but he was rocking these. He was rocking these. Anyway, after I got away, I was like, I'm stealing that. I am so stealing that, look. And I just started doing this. It's different. Chicks like it. I don't know, you know? It's a conversation starter. I'm Nick.
All right, conversation starter. There's two. I think I can give you one more 5-minute sketch, and then we'll go back to countdown. You guys, he has became cat. Yeah, he got cat legs, guys. I don't know. It was the weirdest thing that I could think of to write for a little weird, I don't know, hipstery thing. Yeah, he got cat legs, bro. They're hella sick. Check out my cat legs. All right, so let's do 2 more, because both of these are like 2.5 minutes. And yeah, we'll resume your regularly scheduled, not scheduled at all countdown. And strip comedy will begin in, let's say, 20 minutes. But I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Who knows anything about life? It can change in a second. Sorry. Here you go.
All right, well, that's good news.
That was Mercy General. He's stable. They say if he makes it through the night, he might live. Now, do you want to tell me why you shot the goddamn mayor, Dude Canoe?
Your mayor's dirty, O'Hanlon. I just don't have the pretty paperwork yet to prove it.
You're out of line. You're a loose cannon, Dude Canoe. You're out there riding around like the goddamn Lone Ranger. Well, I've got the DA right in my ass. He's gonna have my balls bronzed and put on his desk like the last 5 chiefs of police that you took down with you. I cannot protect you anymore.
I don't need your protection. I don't need you to hold my hand. I don't need you to wipe my ass. And I don't need you to jerk me off, Chief.
You've broken every regulation in the book, Dude Canoe. I'm gonna have your badge.
Damn it, Chief, the book is wrong. I get the job done and you know it.
You're putting a lot of good cops in the line of fire, Dude Canoe. Cops with people who count on them. Wives, children, and mob bosses who pay good money to keep them silent.
With all due goddamn respect, Chief, I get the scum off the streets.
You can't just play by your own rules, Dude Canoe. That's when people get hurt.
My rules are the only ones I know.
You blew up a school bus full of blind orphans on their way back from a day trip to a petting zoo for legless animals.
It was my call to make.
It was a bad call, Dude Canoe.
Yeah? Well, that's easy to say when you're sitting behind a goddamn desk, isn't it? But when you're out there, you gotta make split-second decisions about who lives and who dies. You don't have the luxury of being some second-guessing cunt behind a desk. You have to make the tough calls. And I'd blow up them goddamn sightless orphans again right the fuck now if I had to do it all over again, O'Hanlon.
You're not God, Dude Canoe.
That's where you got it wrong, O'Hanlon. God's no Blake Dude Canoe.
Get out of here, Dude Canoe.
You're a goddamn peach, Chief.
All right, guys, there's Dude Canoe. Let me give you one more video, but I'm going to have to stop playing with you guys in a second because I've got customers up front. So, so let me give this to you. One more video. It did not win the contest it was submitted for, but here's high five. Here you go. Enjoy. And we'll resume countdown after this video. Here you go.
Oh, what the fuck? What kind of pitch was that? I didn't even. How do you do that? Well, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? What are you? Oh, shit! No, I didn't mean to do. God. Fuck. Huh? What the shit? What up?
Where the fuck are you?
I'm on the couch.
You were supposed to pick me up from the clinic 45 minutes ago, dick.
Oh, yeah. That was today.
Are you playing video baseball?
Leg it out, bro. Triple.
And smoking out?
Goddamn.
Motherfucker.
Come on. Just hoof it home, bro.
Dude, it's pissing down rain, man.
Piss on it back.
I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. I told you when I took you in that I wasn't going to tolerate this, dude.
Oh, God, I know. I remember, dude.
You were homeless, bro, living on the streets. But I felt sorry for you. I wanted to help you out.
Oh, dude.
4 score. And 7 years ago, I pulled you out of a dumpster where you were fighting with half a raccoon over a soggy chicken sandwich.
I was gonna eat that raccoon.
And I gave you a place to stay, and you were always pulling this kind of shit, dude. But this is it. This is the last straw, man. Get your ass out here and pick me up, or I'm kicking you the fuck out of the apartment.
Bro.
Don't bro me, fucker. I'm super serious right now. I'm gonna... Fuck! Come pick me up!
Guy's such a dick.
Drive safe.
Aha!
Remember, kids, be responsible. If your ride's stoned, take a bus. Don't be a dick.
Ah, perfect timing, perfect timing. All right, guys. Back to the countdown. There, I entertained you for a little bit. That works. That works. Good job, guys. Thanks for sticking around. You're the best. You the real MVPs. So let's turn this up. How have I forgotten? Oh, I moved the keyboards. There you go. Now you're back on countdown. Strip comedy will begin in, well, it says 13. We'll see.
When I sing along with you, everything that ever feel is real forever. Anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. Breathe out so I can breathe you in, hold you in. And now I know you've always been out of your head, out of my head I sang. And I wonder when I sing along with you, everything that ever feel is real forever. Anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. And I wonder when I sing along with you, everything that ever feel is real forever. Anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. of the killing of fingertips, and it burned like fire. This burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of angels. I have felt the hand of the devil. It was warm in the night. I was cold like a stone. Yeah, but I still
I wanna shoot, baby. Here I go, here I go, here I go again, girls. What's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business. You sort of looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear I stared, my niece, my witness. The brother had it going on, something caught her. Wicked, had to kick it. I'm not shocked, so I asked for the digits. Oh no, that don't make me see what I want. Flip slide to me swiftly. Felt it in my hips, so I did back to a bag of tricks and a bit for flip. Maybe wanna do tricks. Lick a lollipop should be lit. Came to my sisters and I chill for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do. That was just a hell makes me wanna shoot, Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, Betty. You packed in your stack, especially in the back. Well, the one to thank your mother for a book like that. Can I get some fries with your shake, booby? Looks could kill you, would be, and who's your shotgun gang? What's up with that thing? I wanna know, how does it happen? Straight up, wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover. Like Prince said, you a sexy mother. Well, I like 'em real wild, beat boy style by the mouth. Smooth black skin with a smile. Bright as the sun, I wanna have some fun. Come on, give me some of that yum chocolate chip on the dip. Can I get a scoop? Baby, take a ride in the coupe. Make me wanna shoot Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Betty, shoot Well, let me bring it back to some that peps and sap. I make you work up a sweat when you say toodaloo, my dog. Not falling in love, but I'm falling for your love. Bet your bottom dollar you are best under pressure. Get your lips wet, cause it's time to have some pep. Get your lips wet, cause it's time to have pep. Alright, ladies, y'all wanna learn a new dance? It's called the shoot. Yeah, the shoot. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. Ready? Here we go. So you move your hands unto around and you rock around the clock. And then you kick ball, change and stick to the left and then you shoot round up. You kick left and you shoot to the right. Let's go again, let's do it right. Only my kids say go, let me shoot, let me in my 3 pieces. The fiend on my door, ring me cutie. Shoot, shooby-dooby, like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I love you and your big G. Make me wanna scream, ooh, ooh, ooh. I like what you do when you do.
Oh no, I thought I turned the skeleton off. Oh no. I turned the skeleton off, it's too distracting.
I like what you do.
Alright, welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for strip comedy. Please welcome to the stage your host, Suzette Vanetti.
Hi. How are you guys? Okay, we'll just go with it. Do you guys know the point of the show? That not exactly. Okay, this isn't working. Yes, if you don't laugh, then I strip. Let's hope. Wait, who said that? You don't think there's a body under this? That's too low. Okay, we're gonna. So anyway, I was walking down the street the other day, and this guy was like, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am," and I turned around and I said, "Excuse me, my mom is ma'am. I'm Miss Thing." See, that counts as a laugh. We're good. This isn't not working for me. I also went to the dentist, and he was like, "Oh, Suzette, you need a crown," and I said, "Oh no, I'm a princess. I need a tiara." Okay, you guys are laughing at like popsicle stick jokes, but that's fine. I was actually cleaning out my couch the other night, and then it was like exactly. Let me check the time, make sure I don't want to go too far over. Anyway, I was cleaning out my couch the other night, and like under the cushions, and exactly what you would expect. Like there was some glitter, there was some sequins, but then there was a tooth. I have all mine. So dating is weird. Oh. Okay, cool. You guys are laughing at everything. I wore this costume so I could like take shit off. There's a lot of parts to it. I don't know if it looks like it, but there's a lot. Let's try a new joke and see if you guys don't like it. Yeah, you can be judgmental with your laugh. Be tight. Be prudish with your laughter. Like you've been doing Kegels for your laughing muscles. I've gotten, speaking of Kegels, I've gotten really good at swallowing. Yeah, because I'm 39 and I take a lot of vitamins like all at once. And they taste terrible if they get stuck on your tongue, so I just swallow. Okay, we're gonna count that. That was almost not a laughter. That's a lot like a joke that I had acrylics for my birthday. I like dropped the money because like it's not cheap and I don't have a sugar daddy currently. Right? Thank you. Wait, you're the one that talks. That's fine. I don't mind. I might have to repeat what you say for the at-home audience because you're not mic'd and I am. So she said same. And then she's the one that talks. There's a group of 3 girls, and she's the talker in the group, and the other 2 they're like her wing girls. They're laughers at you or at me. Whose show is it? No. So I had these really like great like stiletto acrylics. Like anyone, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but they suck at everything other than looking good. Like, while I had them, my holes were so dirty. Well, hold on. Don't step on my joke. What's your name? Ureli? Okay, hold on. I said my holes were dirty. I am speaking for myself. I'm not cleaning out your holes. She said speak for yourself. Anyway, back to the joke. So my holes were so dirty. 'Cause, like, my ear holes were so dirty. Yeah, but like Q-tips get in there just fine. But my asshole was really dirty. But then I got a bidet. Is that a laugh? What do you guys think? She's dying. Like, we'll count that. Okay. Word. Okay, fine. I'll just keep telling new jokes. There's not even a punchline in this. We'll just see if you guys like it. I have a phone, right? And in August, it was in my waistband, and I was doing a show. You guys know Badlands? Yeah, okay, cool. I was doing a show at Badlands, and I'm running around. I was just like support for the night, and so it was in my waistband. My phone was just in my waistband on my skirt. And at 11:06 exactly, that's when Google Maps was like, you died, you fell off the map. I don't know what happened to you. And my phone was like doing that like buzz buzz thing, like buzz 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 buzz, but it was off. And I was like, oh, that's either heat damage or water damage, right? It was water damage. But then I got mad because my phone was supposed to be waterproof, and it was in my waistband. So you're telling me that my back sweat caused a waterproof phone to get water damage? That's not a way to make a girl happy. Okay, that's not laughter. That's fine. That's fine. I came prepared. Okay. Wow, you guys that's just a cuff, but word. Any gay guys in the audience? Really? Okay. Well, then no, there aren't. We're not going to tell that joke. That's fine. It's all right. Yeah, okay. Okay. You guys know the Proud Boys? Me too. They know me, which is better. I did a children's event in Rancho, and I was there, and then they were there too, and they had a sign, and because it was for, they didn't like drag for kids, like whatever, and they had a sign, and it said, you ready for this? It said, protect white children. Here's the best part. What's your name? Taki? Here's the best part. They misspelled white. They left out the I, right? And I wanted to ask them, like, why'd you guys leave out the I in white? And I wanted them to give me like a sports bro answer, like, oh, because there's no I in like white. It's about us. But I didn't think they'd do that. I didn't think they were that smart. So I didn't go there with them. And then they showed, I did an event the next week in Woodland. Did you guys, that one made like the news because there was like pepper spray and they attacked me Did you see that? I mean, they tried to attack me, but like I'm so cute. There's like a force field of stop around me. Anyway, you saw it, right? Yeah. No. Okay, it happened. You can just Google Woodland Drag, and then you'll see my pigtails. Yeah. No, and they showed up. The Proud Boys showed up, and they were like, "You," and I was like, "You," because we recognized each other, and I was like, "Look how supportive you are of me coming to all my shows. Like, my family doesn't even do that." I was like, either you're my fans or we're dating. Is it our anniversary? I didn't get you anything. Okay, yeah. So a couple weeks ago, I was getting ready for drag brunch. You guys ever been to drag brunch? Why? You have no one to go with? I took a reservation for a single person today. They just were brave and okay, you should go. It's okay. Just wear those ears and then it's like you're with somebody. Anyway, I was getting ready for brunch, and I heard an explosion outside my window, and it made my heart jump a little bit. And then I got a text right away, and it was from Mr. Smud. And he was like, "Hey, girl, there was an explosion in your box. I'm working on it." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I got a phone call, like, right away, and it was Mr. Smud. And it was a little less personal this time. He was like, "Hey, girl, you and 437 other people had an explosion in your box." I was like, "I thought this was exclusive, but okay. It's fine. You're servicing my box." Then, like, 30 minutes later, I got another text, and it was like, "Hey, just wanted to let you know I'm done in your box." Which is nice, because, like, sometimes you don't know when it's over. And I was like, wow, I got a text, a call. He made my heart jump, and he let me know when he was done. Best date I've had in like 5 years. Okay, where are we? I think I'm going to stop, not because I am out of clothes, because I still got a lot. But we have a full lineup of great comics. You guys want to see them, right? Did you come for anyone in specific? Okay, don't tell me who, because I just want them to feel like you all came for each of them. Okay, cool. I'm going to collect my stuff. Oh, that's the best answer. Thank you. Okay, so be judgmental with your laugh. If they don't make you laugh, don't laugh. Okay? You're not doing well. Already, you're failing. Okay. All right. Who's like the most judgmental person in the audience? Who's the hardest to make laugh? Who's like, I'm not gonna laugh at anything? There's got to be someone. There's got to be someone. Okay, you. What's your name? Tim. Okay, Tim. You're gonna be the foreperson for the audience. You keep him honest, okay? See how I made a white guy in charge? I know what I'm doing. No, Tim. Keep the audience honest, okay? All right. If they're not laughing, then you gotta let the comic know that they didn't laugh. You can handle that power? Okay, all right, cool. Then without further ado, I need you guys to start clapping, get excited. We're gonna bring someone to the stage. We're gonna bring Amy Thompson to the stage.
Boy, good evening, Stab. I'm excited to be here this month. I love this time of the year, you know, autumn. I'm a white chick, obviously. I love autumn. It's our thing. But spooky season, for real. Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. Costumes, candy, horror movies. But I have anxiety all year long, so I'm afraid anyway. Still special, though. This time of the year, it's that pumpkin spice anxiety. It'll bring me into peppermint depression, and we'll end on existential crisis New Year's. I'm gonna strip at every time. I think every point I think there's a joke. I prepared for this. This is the first time I've ever told jokes fully based on my dignity. I do a lot of open mics, And I just go up there at bars, like, you guys think I'm funny? I'm gonna make a joke, and people don't laugh. And I go home, I sleep easy. But when it comes to stripping, it's like it's a little harder. How do I want to base my dignity? These wings are uncomfortable. All right. Ooh, I went down to the pasties this evening. I have a treat on those if we get there. So I only let guys with glasses come on my face. I'm not saying I will sleep with guys that don't have glasses. I just only let guys with glasses come on my face because I have glasses and cum is very hard to clean off of them. And I know a guy with glasses has glasses wipes. He understands. We'll be fully prepared. And I like that. Let's see. We have an adult audience. That's good. That's good. I was at a pizza place making jokes the other night. My first joke of the night was going to be bad luck pussy, which I have, and I'll get into that. But the host came up, and the host was like, just so you know, we have kids at the pizza place. Let's do our clean jokes. And I was like, well, there goes my set. Thank you. But I do have some. I have a bad luck pussy. It's like that movie Good Luck Chuck. You guys know that movie? It has Dane Cook in it. So he's like still relevant. He is. He's like, he's marrying an 18-year-old. Still, someone thinks he's fucking cool at 18. 18-year-olds don't think I'm cool. Dane Cook's doing something other than gaining that 40 weight. Because post 40, you do gain a lot more weight. So bad luck pussy. In the movie, a quick synopsis if you haven't seen it, real basic. There's a guy, Chuck. Once he sleeps with a woman, she gets good luck. Yep, she'll use it to get married. And I have like the opposite. It's like, after a guy sleeps with me, they have really bad luck. Like simple shit, they'll lose their wallet. Like they'll get a DUI, bigger shit. Credit score just drops. Or their like wife leaves them, just horrible shit. And that's so weird with one shoe. Terrible shit. I've observed that we have an all-adult audience. So I'm guessing everyone here knows what a pocket pussy is, right? It's like a pussy you keep in your pocket. I don't have much experience, but I've heard they're good warmed up. Ooh, this one you might know. Anyone here know what a pussy pocket is? Okay, I'm the only drug smuggler. Glad we established that. Your pussy can be a pocket. If it's smaller than a tampon, you can get it on a plane. Let's see. I enjoyed the summer partly. It was a hot summer, right? A hot summer. It was a super hot summer. At least in Sacramento. I don't know who here is from Sacramento, but it was like toddler manslaughter hot. Like, you leave something in the car. Yeah, you leave something in your car, it died or it melted. I got to 112 degrees, and I usually am a pretty good tolerance, but I learned this summer you could have a flat chest and still get boob sweat. Because I straight waterboarded my clit all summer. Sweat pouring down. It got swampy like Guantanamo Bay. I never found someone to torture with that because it was the wrong kind of hot girl summer. Let's see. Ooh, but we're getting a nice reprieve now. Weather's getting colder. And I know I wore so many layers. I'm like, come on, I got to do bad at jokes. Let's see. It's been getting so cold, I'm getting a little bit worried because cold makes me slutty. I'm starting to look for, oh, that's, we're almost there. I have another outfit on under this. And I've been thinking, all right, I'm going to start looking. I've been single for 2 years. So I know now what I want and what I need in a relationship. And what I need is a friend with benefits that has all the streaming services I don't. I just want someone to cuddle with and we'll bullshit about plot lines. Like, and I got a few more things. Like, so at home, I have a jar of salsa I can't open. I'm looking for a guy with a good jar opening arm. Maybe some chips, scoops, preferably. Also, I wouldn't mind some help getting in my clothes, not so much out of them, because I'll show you guys. I have pulled so many muscles trying to unzip like female dresses. I swear the makers of misogynist clothes, or the makers of female clothes might be misogynist because they are incredibly hard to get off on your own. Cuffing is a term they use for the winter. Oh shit. And not only can I not unzip, I also have a hard time with the flannels buttoning and cuffing them. So I'm going to start cuffing just to have help cuffing. And also the pocket thing. No fucking pockets. Look, I have so much shit off. Not a pocket amongst those. Not a pocket on me. Stuffing shit in my bra in like weird areas. I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's see. Oh, it's that season. Anyone have someone they need to ghost? Yeah. Ghosting, man. Not that bad, though. It is so much better to be ghosted than poltergeisted. Like, I mean, ghosted, they just stop talking to you, but poltergeisting? Oh, shit. They would move in, start doing weird and annoying things. Like, you can't have a guest without explaining it. And, like, if you've seen the movie, you know they would just be a nightmare to get out. Like, for me, personally, I like Sage. I'd post up. You know, for weeks after, you'd be like, oh, she's here. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, my mail's still getting delivered, right? I might have left a hair tie. It's important. Let's see. Oh. I'm going to end on this. It's sad. I'm running out of things to take off. My Casey's are not attractive. I had a guy, not an ex. I had a guy describe me once like in a Ouija board, the way I would describe it in a Ouija board. He said, fun to fuck around with once or twice, but you wouldn't want to keep one in your house. That's why I'm single, 2 years. Have our lovely hosts come back up. Thank you guys for coming out to Stab. You guys make our lives so much better.
Guys, give it up for Amy. She had more hair accessories than me. There's also a Starburst here if anyone wants it. How are you feeling about your job? Oh. White men. Alright, you're in charge. Try a white lady. See how that goes. Okay. What's your friend's name? That was there, but now she's not. Yeah. Bianca. She snaps like it's poetry. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if that's a laugh or not. Or if she's like looking for a waiter. Okay. You guys ready for the next comic? Okay. Be more like laugh more, you know, laugh if it's funny, don't laugh if it's not. Don't give us those like courtesy laughs. Yeah. Okay. I took it off you. The pressure's off you. Okay. I wore yoga shorts under this just in case I had to. All right, cool. Then, I suck, and I don't want to mispronounce your last name. Okay, cool. Tell me how to do it later. All right, cool. That's how I operate. I'm just like, I'm going to do what I do, and then you tell me what I did wrong, and I'll try better next time. Anyway, guys, clap. Make some noise. Let's bring it up to a warm ovation. Give it up for Joe G.
Suzette Vanetti, everybody. Keep clapping for her. Okay, I thought that was implied. All right, my friend Jeno just became the most terrifying person in the room all of a sudden. That's good news for me. I would very much like this to go back under the rule of Tim. I really enjoyed your lackadaisical sense of dictatorship there. I don't know. I have kids, man. Any other parents in the room? No? All right. You guys can take her disposable income and go to hell. How about that? Like, the fuck, man? It's tough, dude. I'm really bad at raising kids. And they all say the same shit, right? Like, they don't come with manuals. Kids don't come with manuals. And that's true. They don't come with manuals. But what they do come with, or at least what you have access to anyway, are a whole bunch of Netflix documentaries about children who murdered their parents. Yeah, so I just watch those, and then I don't do whatever those parents did to get themselves slaughtered. So it's a pretty simple formula. I saw one about the Menendez brothers. You guys remember that, right? Yeah, 2 brothers murdered their parents for an inheritance. Yeah, now every night when I put my kids to bed, I show them our checking account balance on my phone. I'm like, notice the lack of a savings account. That's not an oversight. I break it down for them. I'm like, look, buddy, check it out. Look. If you murder mommy and daddy in a fit of rage right now, you're gonna owe like $48. See, that's what all those red numbers mean. So, daddy can't seem to remember when Netflix comes out of the account. So it's all right. Try to raise my kids with things like compassion and empathy, because I don't want them to grow into little bullies and start fucking with other kids, That would just break my heart, man. If you have a bully, that will mess with you for such a long time. I'll never forget my bully's name, dude. He's this kid named Jacob. Jacob was an 11-year-old bag of shit. I hated this kid, man. Yeah, fuck that kid, man. Yeah, fucking Jacob, dude. This kid would always... like rip my Ninja Turtle action figures apart, dude. He'd like kick me and punch me and shit, man. This motherfucker jammed a stick in the front spokes of my bike, so I flipped over my handlebars, man. Broke my wrist. Yeah, dude, he did some vile shit. But even with all that, dude, one day Jacob was out on the street, and it was New Year's Eve, and he was playing, and he got hit by a car. Yeah, he was killed instantly. Thank you. Yeah. And as I drove away from Jacob's lifeless body, reflected in my rearview mirror, couldn't help but reflect on the lessons 2021 had taught me. Like don't take shit from 11-year-olds. You're bigger than them, and you drive a death machine. So, game over, asshole. I'm writing a cookbook based on all my experiences with my children. The cookbook has all the recipes in it that I've made for my kids that they have subsequently refused to eat and have thrown back at my face. The cookbook is called Fine. Just sit there and fucking starve then. This is going too well. Hold on a second. I didn't prepare for you guys to be such a good audience. I wore buttons so it would be sexier. We went from Schmidt to Kruk, so yeah. All right, been looking for a new job. Yeah, my job sucks. I've been working in call centers for 20 years, and that is exactly the nightmare that you imagine it would be. I thought maybe working for the Secret Service would be fun. I looked into that, but I actually found out after researching it's not all that glamorous. It's not like standing around in custom-made suits and shit looking like a badass. Do you know that every single former U.S. president gets Secret Service protection for the rest of their lives? Yeah. So I'm getting stuck with this. That's not the punchline, dude. Wait. Have you done this before? Because I've done this so many times before, like this joke, and like hundreds of people were like, we're going to wait for the punchline, not you. You're like, take it the fuck off. Like, dude, chill, all right? God damn. I gave you a freebie. Fuck. Like, so anyway, I'm getting stuck with this shitty assignment nobody else wants to do, right? You know which one I'm talking about. You're following Jimmy Carter's 97-year-old ass around all day. I mean, I would do it. I'd go on the assignment and shit, right? I would not protect that man, though. I just wouldn't do it. It has nothing to do with politics or any sort of agenda leaning one way or the other. He's 97, you guys, all right? If a maniac is running at Jimmy Carter with a machete, I'm sorry. That's just how Jimmy Carter's going to die. I'm not intervening in that at all. You're out of your mind, dude. Like, my daughter's dance recitals this Thursday. I could think of 1,000 reasons off the top of my head not to do that for this man. Oh, fucking shit, dude. Something weird happened to me the other day. I don't usually experience things like this, but I was in the grocery store, and from like 6 aisles down, I hear this lady just scream out, "God damn it, white people are nosy." Yeah. So I ran over there to see what the hell she's talking about. By the time I got there, she's gone. It's just me and 5 other white dudes. Like, did you see where she was going? What was she wearing? Did she buy anything? Set up a perimeter and shit. It took us an hour to get out of there. It's crazy. And I have a pool at my house. That's kind of fun, but maintenance is a bitch though, because I'll go out there sometimes and I'll see a bumblebee flailing around in the pool, like drowning and shit. And I'll scoop him out of there, let him dry off on the concrete. In a few minutes, he gets up, flies away, and everything's good, you know? And I do that because bumblebees are good for the environment. We need them. Sometimes I'll go out there and I'll see a wasp flailing around in the pool. Yeah, I drown those motherfuckers. We don't need them as much, so... Still, though, when you're standing outside at 7:30 in the morning, holding an insect's head underwater with a pair of tweezers, just watching the bubbles stop, start to feel a little bit like a psychopath. So I figured I'd break the tension a little bit, you know, maybe lighten the mood, play some music. That'll be fun. Right? Opened up Spotify, hit randomize. First song that came on was In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. Made it so much worse, you guys. All right, so many people aren't familiar with the lore surrounding Phil Collins that didn't land. All right, fine. All right, whatever. If you were aware of the whole story behind Phil Collins, you would know exactly why that's fucking hilarious. Jeno knows. The rest of you are wrong. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Thank you. Na-na-na-na-na. All right, this one's just a generic... batting practice jersey. I actually have like 4 more. You're lucky I didn't come that prepared. That's fine. Been going to my doctors a lot, man. That guy's been pissing me off lately. Comes into the exam room. He says to me, Mr. Giuffre, your EKG results are concerning me. Your heart rate is way too low. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't realize being super chill was a medical condition. All of the sudden... Went home, I had to start looking stuff up online because this guy gave me no information other than that. He's like, your heart sucks, get out of my office. So I started doing some research. I found out that there's actually 2 groups of people that have a lower than average heart rate, and everything with them is medically okay. First group of people are your finely tuned athletes. Body's running at peak physical condition. You only need like 40 beats a minute to pump blood through your system, so that's cool. The second group are serial killers. That was concerning for me because I am definitely not in that first group. So, I don't know. Watch out, I guess, is the whole point I'm trying to make there. All right, well, you didn't laugh at that, but I'm out of layers and I'm not doing any more jokes. So go have a good night. Thanks.
Guys, give it up for Joe Giuffre. See how I just learned how to say it from listening to him? If you're just quiet and you just listen long enough, fine, whatever. It's supposed to be funny and laugh. You guys feeling good? Are you feeling good with that job? Are you like? Did you do anything? Were you like that? Take it off. You want to pass it? Jesus Christ! Who wants this job? You. I don't know. You're a wild card. Okay, fine, fine. No one. What about you? You have bad bitch nails. How are you gonna be horrible at it? Taki, what about you? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. You guys ready for the next comic? Are you enjoying the show? Okay, cool. It happens I don't know. It's every 5th weekend. So next time it'll be maybe December. Just follow Stab on Instagram if you're enjoying it, because I'd love to have you back. Just more judgmental. Anyway. Clap, make some noise, get excited for the next comic. Coming to stage, Amin-Ra Porter.
Thank you. You look up Stab Comedy on Instagram. Thanks for that speed bump. I'm happy that the black guy's the one in charge of the jokes now. I know the white guy sitting next to him. He's my guy. So I was hoping it was one of them. I was hoping it was somebody in that row, you know? It's good to be here. It's good to be here. My name's Amin-Ra. It's a dumb name. I didn't pick it. People be like, "Oh, that's a nice name." I didn't pick it. But, you know, hey, that's like naming your kid. If I was white, I'd probably be named like Odin or something. Like, that's the same thing. Like, I kind of feel like the Beyonce of my family with a name like this. My brother's name is Sir. I feel like that's a little too on the nose, you know? That's ridiculous. Sir? It's not even spelled S-I-R. It doesn't matter. You don't need to know my brother's government name. Let me see. My name's Amin-Ra. I already said that. I don't know why I said that again. But I'm a student at UC Davis. I study sociology and African American studies. No. 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 People are like, "Oh, what are you gonna do with that degree? What are you gonna do after you graduate? Like, be a manager at Starbucks? Duh." What do you like in your coffee? No, I was looking at this guy. You don't drink coffee? I'm gonna take off this shirt for that. The crowd work didn't work, so. You know, I have bits planned for taking off clothes. That's not really something that you, like, do, you know? This is new elements to the game are being added. I missed a button. So, I'm a paintball referee. Here's your context for this bit. So playing paintball is fun, right? Ignore the sweat. But if you can't see, I circled some spots from like my first time playing paintball. And I still have like these black marks on my body, which is really fucking weird. I got these like weeks ago. But playing paintball really like shows you how fucking like just unprepared civilians are for combat. Motherfuckers are running around in Crocs, getting shot in the head, green paint on the back of their head. Dude, I'm looking in the mirror when I get back home and I'm like, shit, dude, I'd be dead. That sucks. Shout out to gun violence. Hey, me and the black guy. Yeah, gun violence. Woo! Yeah. Oh man, put down the guns, bro. Stop the killing. Fuck. Real hog boy shit. H is for the hitter. A for answer to no man. W for war. G for God's son. That was stupid. That was dumb. That's not my shit. I stole that from the internet. Look at how it goes. I'm a pretty young man. A couple years ago, this would have been illegal. Coincidentally, this show is sponsored by OnlyFans and Subway. I'm gonna send this video to my girlfriend. And I guess we'll play it before sex or something. I don't know. My girlfriend told me when she goes to an open mic, she's gonna do comedy. That's very scary for me. Anyway, more about my girlfriend. My girlfriend lives in Oakland. I'm sorry that my package is like right in front of you guys. I'm really sorry about that. But my girlfriend, she lives in Oakland, which is like the West Coast Harlem, and she's not black. She should look into that. But she's trans, which is cool. That means we're both waiting for her boobs to grow. And it's hard to support her with my paintball referee salary, especially because I had to, you know, all this shit. I gotta buy more Andrew Christian. That's a brand of this underwear. Fucking Christ. Yeah. I need a better job than paintball. Because I gotta give her money. I gotta give my girlfriend money so I can support her. She wants bottom surgery. That's a pretty penny. And she needs to have bottom surgery so I can fuck day old pussy and not catch a felony. No? Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I can't really do that joke in this underwear, huh? I do have a sock left, yeah. It's too late. All right. I'm a grower, not a shower. It's cold in here. So see me after the show if you... Anyway.
Guys, give it up for Amun Ra. That is the spirit of the show. You see? Just like with Obama, we put a black man in charge, shit gets done. Look what happened. That never would have happened with you guys in charge. All right, so now you guys see. What? No. Tim and her. We've not had a president like you. I thought you had camo shorts just from your face, but they're not camo. I was surprised. Okay, you guys. Are they? Oh, they are. Okay. They are camo shorts. I'm good. All right, you guys ready for more comics or nudity? We can't go naked. We're not licensed for that. For the people at home, there is a bubble floating about the bits because we can't stream that on Twitch because it'll make people twitch if they see. Yeah, but you've been on Twitch? Okay. Cool. But yeah, no, one more time for Amun Ra. That's the way to do it. If you guys aren't laughing, then get naked, right? Like, that's the point of the show. We'll see if this next comic can make you laugh. What's naked? Huh? Or get skanky. Oh, sorry, there's the timer. Yes, naked or skank. Wait. No, those same things. Stank. I'll figure it out in a second. Give me a minute. I'm blonde. Okay, I'm gonna bring the next comic to the stage. He's gonna make you laugh or make you laugh because he gets skanky. Give it up for Aaron Croman.
Hi there. Holy shit. Wow, it's a hard audience, isn't it? A few of you out there. My name is Aaron Croman. That's my real name. And I know what it sounds like. No, it's not a stage name. Like Croman. It sounds like a bad comic book hero, really. You know, it's like Aaron Croman by day, but at night he is Croman. Protector of shiny things. His weaknesses include loose women and Reese's Pieces. They are delicious. I heard a little bit of laughter out there, but let me take off the mask. Oh, I can breathe. Oh, thank God. But no, I wanted to be a superhero when I was a kid. But let's be honest, a popular superhero. Like, nobody wants to be Ant-Man. Like, well, good for you. It's like nobody wants to be Ant-Man. It's like, I get smaller and less effective against villains. Well, so does my cock. And if you have the same superpowers as my penis, I don't respect you. I think that's why nobody respects Aquaman either. I, too, can summon millions of sea creatures to ruin your life. Ladies. It only works for 18 years. And much like Aquaman, only with people who get wet. Sorry, fellas. Yeah, Suzette was talking about, are there any gay guys in the audience? Like, nobody saw, like, the ladies in the back just, like, pinpoint right in my direction. It's like, he looks colorful. But no, I want to be a popular superhero. You know, but I noticed, like, all popular superheroes have one thing in common. One thing that leads them to greatness. Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, one thing. They all have dead parents. And I'm just saying my parents are holding me back from greatness. Come on, Mom and Dad, do enough for the team. And people wonder why they don't show up on the shows. Oh, man. This is getting hot, so it's going off anyway. A ginger. Oh, yeah. So as a ginger, I will admit to you all, I hate clowns because they're racist pricks. Because a clown is the black face of gingers. Just all that white and red poofy hair. No, it's not cool. Okay. I think that counts as the doesn't count as a laugh. But yeah, lately I've been a little bit more evil these days. More of a villain than a hero. Because, like, I've noticed, like, if you go to In-N-Out Burger, there is nothing illegal about saying whatever numbers you want. Just like 47, 59. Because they call it the number. Oh, some of you prefer your health. Okay. And it's, at Taco Bell, I figured out, like, the perfect ordering, like, to get, like, my order to come out to $6.66. For those that don't know math, that's 666, or as I like to call it, the sign of the feast. I'm gonna take off these gloves. Which, by the way, 2 bean burritos and a spicy potato soft taco. I know that way too well. Maybe I should have said that before I stripped off the gloves. Shit. Value menu, everyone. But no, like, it's amazing because, like, people lose their minds when you order something like that. They go crazy. They're like, sir, you sure you don't want to drink with that? It's happy hour. It's only $1. I was like, no, I'm good. Oh, what about, like, nacho cheese? Like you want some nacho cheese? That's like extra 25 cents. And it's just like, no, you stop making it weird. I just want my food. Come on. And it's like, you know what? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. Would you like any sauce with your order? And I was like, yeah, I'd like some Diablo. This side of the room has, like, great health. They don't eat at Taco Bell. This side likes it spicy. I just. Oh man, I'm fat. Some of you may have not noticed. No need to clap. My thighs do that for me. It's a roaring applause. But you know, being a fat guy, I hate doctors. Like doctors suck a lot. Because when you're fat, like, that becomes, like, the main issue when you're at the doctor. Like, you can go in for a broken leg, and they're just all like, well, first, we need to address your obesity, sir. And I'm just like, what does that have to do with my broken leg? And it just all like, well, honestly, I'm surprised your knees lasted this long. Are you going for, like, a cold or something, a runny nose? It's just like, sir, we really need to talk about, like, have you tried lettuce? Like, what's wrong? Like, have you? Just like, it's delicious. And I just saw, like, well, what does this have to do with my runny nose? It's like, I don't know. Your nose is fat. It's like your sinuses are fat. Just, that's more of a huff. Okay, take off. I'm sorry, everyone. Apparently I have a hat on, so nope. Not for you. give the audience what they want. It's like, yeah, want to see the shine off that thing. Yeah, buddy. Male pattern baldness. Yeah. Got it from my dad. Got my dick from my mom, strange enough. Long story. Short on my father's side, but still. But no, I've been. The thing is it's like. But no, the funny thing is, I wasn't always fat. Well, I was. I was fat for a while. Like, I started out at 300 pounds, and actually went down to 165 before the pandemic. Oh no! Once again, the applause is all mine. But no, the thing is that and then the pandemic, makes fools of us all. But the thing is one thing they don't tell you about losing a lot of weight like that. Is all the loose skin you get. Oh yeah, it's not cool. I'll be standing up straight and it's all right, but when I hang over, that stuff just all of a sudden starts sloughing down and whatnot. So if I get in, I start to get a little sexy and all that stuff. I start to get if I wasn't taking off my hat, maybe you would know, but. But, when it starts to get sexy times, a little bit of missionary and everything, all that shit hangs. Oh, yeah, no, it's bad. And it's especially, around the six-pack area, you get those like dog nipples, that old, it's just oh, yeah, no, I'm a sexy beast. I'm a sexy beast. And it's just oh, yeah, no, there's going to be more visualization before this is over. So yeah, and so you know how sex goes. Some of y'all had it, I'm sure. So you start getting you get over, you start moving, things start shaking back and forth like a curtain. You start getting sweaty, drips of sweat start dropping off. It gets a little busy. Your titty slaps her in the face. Just dripping down sweat. Really, it's the closest you can get to fucking a car wash. Oh, that's where the thoughts are. Is it a visualization? Is it still cooking? Oh, man. I don't know how my girlfriend fucks me. Well, everyone, I'm single, and that's been my time.
Guys, keep it going for Aaron Croman. Okay, I gotta fire you. But damn. You got a hat. Okay, you guys at home couldn't hear. What's your name? Katie. He is about to take off his pants, and she was like, "You're wearing a hat." Not body shaming, just it's a woman who knows what she wants to see. When she calls Dish Network and they're like, "Which package do you want?" She knows which package she wants. It wasn't that one. Okay. We're going to keep the show going. You guys ready for more comedy? All right, cool. You're in, Katie? All right, you're in charge. All right. What is that on the back of the floor? Is that underwear? A glove. Okay. All right. It's not mine. Anyway, bring up the next comic to stage. Guys, clap, make some noise. Give a warm ovation to Sam McBride.
You guys don't like the outfit? You like it? Do you guys remember the first time you seen magic? It was amazing. It was what the fuck? Like a magic trick. It was what? It's this is cool. I remember my first time seeing magic was on the south side of Chicago growing up, and I swear my next door neighbor was a crackhead, but before that he was a magician. Swear to God, he's a fucking magician. And how I know this is because my mom needed our apartment painted, and she asked this guy, "Can he paint the apartment?" He said, "I'll do it in an hour." We came back in an hour. All our shit was gone. All of it. You know the funny thing about it was our stuff was in his apartment the exact same way it was in our apartment. I'm like, what the fuck? That's magic. Crackhead magic. This is the fucking Godfather head. I need a favor. No. Speaking of crackheads, another group of people, the homeless guys. I'm fucking tired of these guys. A homeless guy came up to me the other day. He more like teleported up to me. Fucking, he looked like a dirty Hulk Hogan. He said, "Say, brother, before you could tell me that lie, you ain't got no change. I can hear it jiggling in your pocket. Fuck them quarters over." I said, damn. Fork them coins over. Damn. So I gave him my change, and then as he walked away, I said, damn, it goes laundry. Oh. Another homeless guy came up to me, and he asked me for some money. I said, all I have is $1.25. And he said, get the fuck out of here. I said, I'm supposed to be shooing you away. Like, you're not supposed to be fucking doing that. Yeah. Let's take this off, huh? You like it? It was fucking hot in this thing. It's for you. Imagine being at a strip club and the fucking girl takes off a fucking coat like that and throws it at you. You fucking fall to the bottom of the earth. Like, fuck. What is going on, guys? I found out Queen Elizabeth died at the school because I worked there. And I turned to a staff member. I said, hey, Queen Elizabeth died. And before I even could finish, some kid said, fuck that white bitch. I hope she burns in hell. I said, hey, Marzel, wash your mouth, man. Just saying. You know the crazy thing about this kid is that he found out, like, he was like, who is Samuel Jackson? He was watching Spider-Man Homecoming. He was like, who's this guy with the fucking eye patch? I was like, that's Samuel Jackson. He's like, oh. The next day, he had a cussing montage of Samuel Jackson up. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, he may not know who Queen Elizabeth is, but he's going to know who Samuel Jackson is, and that's going to count more in my heart. So, it's important to me. Support. Me and my mom, we haven't been talking, guys. We beefing. Yeah, sad. But I mustered up the courage and called her, and I was like, hey, Mom, what's the beef? Why we haven't been talking? And she said, Sam, you still haven't accepted my friend request on Facebook. I said, Mom, it's not cool. And then she said, what? You don't want your mama sliding in your DMs? I'm like, what? Mom, that's not how that works. You don't just slide into my DMs, right? It makes this even worse. My father in the background like, what? I slide in your mama DMs every day. And gave her a kiss. And we haven't been talking since. So, yeah. Thought it was something under here, but it was overalls. Hey, you, hey. Makes a dream work. I'm actually sweating like I'm on the fucking Redeem team. Fuck, shit. It's fucking hot up here. You growing up, you ever realized you wanted to be something and then that was not a possibility at all? Yeah. So when I was younger, I always wanted to be a Power Ranger. It's my fucking goal to be a Power Ranger. And remember you was in school and the teacher would walk around like, hey, what do you want to be? Some kids be like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. And there's one kid say, I want to be an astronaut. But you eat your boogers and you eat glue. And you supposed to take us to space? Fuck no. So when it got on me, I said I wanted to be a Power Ranger. And my teacher had this look on her face like, you can't be no fucking Power Ranger. And I'm like, come on. So she said, all right, Sam, you could be a Power Ranger. Which Power Ranger would you like to be? I said, I want to be the Red Ranger. And she had another confused look on her face like, you don't want to be the Black Ranger. Fuck no. I want to be the Red Ranger. I want to be the leader. That was the first time I experienced racism as a young lad, and I was like, fuck. This world's not going to be the same. So we made a tool out of arts and crafts. Some people that was a lawyer made like a little briefcase and stuff like that. I wanted to be a Power Ranger, so I made a morpher or whatever. So I played with this morpher for the whole day, trying to transform into my Power Ranger suit, and it wouldn't work. So I'm like, fuck. Only way you could do this is if I'm in some danger. The best place to be in some danger? South side of Chicago. Come on, guys. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna happen. And me and my father, we was going to go get some food, and a guy came up and he robbed my dad. And my dad said, Sam, go get help. I said, no, it's morphin' time. Sam, can you please go get some help? No, it's morphin' time, Dad. Sam, for the love of God, get some help. And then the robber pushed my dad over. He pushed me over, grabbed the morpher, crumbled it up, and said, hey, get your son some help. So that's when I realized that I couldn't be a Power Ranger, and I've been telling jokes ever since. I'm Sam McBride, guys. That's my time. Thank you.
Guys, keep it going for Sam McBride. I just want to know where a grown man gets that onesie. Walmart? Dope. It's a dope onesie. Also, what did he say? Oh, the irony of his overalls being under it all. Right? Yeah. And then also, I was going to point out earlier, Amy said female dresses. Right? That's not my joke. I didn't bomb on that. There's no man dresses. Okay, fine. Whatever. Hold on. I am. Here, can you help me? Thanks. It was just hot. I just did that on purpose. All right, cool. You guys ready for the last comic? Okay. We're going to bring the last comic up. You guys are enjoying the show? You all found Stab Comedy on Instagram. You'll come back? Okay, cool. There's another show sometimes I host called STFU. It's where it stands for Switch the Fuck Up. Didn't see that coming. Switched it on you. It's where drag performers do a lip sync, and then comics do a stand-up set, and then they switch the fuck up. And comics do a lip sync, and then drag performers try a stand-up set. So yeah, and that one's gonna be November 26th. If you guys want to come to that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring up the last comic. He better make you laugh, or Katie's gonna be harsh. He's not wearing a costume or anything. He's got nothing as a backup, but underwear and a prayer. Okay, make some noise, clap, give a good ovation to Mark Maple.
Hey, folks, thanks for coming out. Hey, more importantly, give up to Amin Ra earlier. Fucking... That was impressive. And I'm not talking about a shitty set. I mean his non-flaccid dick. That was fucking awesome. I mean, God, yeah, that was worth the price of admission. How much was it get here today? How much was it, anyway? $10? 10, yeah, 10. Also the size of his cock. Give up to Amin Ra, everybody. God bless that kid. Maybe I'm just an awkward white guy and I'm looking and I go, they're that big? Holy fuck. Maybe. Anyway, hey everybody, my name is Mark Maple. I'm fully vaccinated and partially autistic. How's it going today in Sacramento, everybody? Yeah. Just letting you know, though, I'm pretty sure I got the autism before the vaccine, so I'm not one of those people. Hey, everybody. By the way, I'm not really autistic, you know. Just people like to call me that, which is shitty. Yeah. In fact, I can't count how many times I've been called autistic, which is hard to believe because counting is kind of our thing. Just kidding, it's been 1,348 times. All right, take these glasses off 1 second. I don't need them. Fuck it. No, I don't like them. They're causing me issues right now. I'll take those off to reset things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Speaking of the autism, by the way, if I wasn't called that back in the day, I was never called that in high school though. No. Yeah. The teachers would always pat me on the head and tell me I was gifted. Come to think about this, students never called me that either. No. You see, because back in those days, they'd still just call us retards. All right, look, it's getting hot in here. I gotta take this off. Shit. My back. I threw it out. By the way, I'm selling merch. I just took this off just to swap my fucking merch. So continued success. Please buy it, everybody. Please. Thank you. That's why I got here. If I can just have one sale of t-shirt, that's fine. No. Hey, last week some girl told me I was bad with social cues, right? And I was like, social cues? What does that mean? Do I have to wait for lights and sounds to go off before I react accordingly? What is this shit? Bop it? Bop it. Smile. Bop it. Make a compliment. Bop it. Relate to the person you're talking to. God damn it. Too many commands. Fuck. You sure do. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Hey, everybody. You guys like self-deprecating humor? A little bit? Do you guys know, self-deprecating humor? Okay, cool. Hey, guys, you're going to like this one. Hey, everybody. I look like my dad fucked my mom. Why are you stunned? Sir, that's the most relatable joke I ever wrote. That's how we all got here. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hey, everybody, I'm back to drinking. I fell off the wagon. Isn't that great? Get up to alcoholism. Yeah, it's the solution to all of our problems. And cause. Anyway, I'm back to drinking. Last month, it got so bad, right? I went to the bar to get me a non-alcoholic O'Doul's beer. Yeah, what's the point? You ever have those? No. Awful. Terrible. So then I had 8 more of them. Non-alcoholic O'Doul's. Anyway, non-alcoholic O'Doul's beer. I had 8 more of them. So then I hopped in my car to drive home, and I make-believe swerved all over the place. I ran over an imaginary kid. It was a stick. It's just not the same, Also, going home sober and throwing up anyway just isn't the same either. She knows. Give her more booze. We gotta make sure she's on a wild stampede back home. Yes. Not this normal bullshit, am I right? What's your name? She forgot. Give it up to alcoholism, everybody. You're drinking on the wrong night, sweetie. The cops are out. Remember, they don't drive Crown Vics anymore. Ford Explorers. Google them. Know the outline. Anyway, when I was all sober and dumb bullshit, right? I called up my ex to chew her out at 1:30 in the morning, just like good old times. So I got on the phone. I was like, "Hey, you left me. You bitch. How could you?" And she's like, "You don't sound angry. You don't sound as angry and belligerent this time. Have you not been drinking again?" I was like, "Yeah. This is embarrassing. Tell your mom I said hello. She's always been nice to me." I already took off the shoe. We're good. All right. People, I started off my day the right way today. I went to Jimmy John's. Yeah, Jimmy John's is better than Subway, right? Yeah. Subway is for those who suffer in life. Sir, look what happened to Jared. Nobody had more Subway than that guy. Guys, if you don't know, Subway, the Jared man, whatever the fuck his name is, he's in jail for being a pedophile. Yeah, they don't like pedophiles. Yeah, and guess what? They don't like pedophiles in jail. No. Hey, if you get shanked in jail, it's called a cold cut combo. Fuck pedophiles. Are you guys with me or what? Yeah. Hey, I don't like child molesters either. Are you guys with me, right? Hey, even when I was a kid, I never liked them. I was not hoping for crowd work on that one. Yeah, that always bothered me. Also, hey, can't we... Jesus Christ. All right, cut her off. No more booze. She's revealing too much. Can you agree, though? Hey, kid, would you want some candy was the lamest pickup line ever. Really? That one again? Really, mister? You know what? If you want my attention, you need to take me to Disneyland. I'm a bougie bitch. All right, I'm not naked, so that's good. That's my time. I wish you all continued success. Give it back to your host, Suzette, everybody.
Guys, give it up for Mark Maple. Okay. You all had fun? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, if you want to see me, I have shows. You loved me. Okay, cool. I do shows. I have an Instagram. I'll tell you about it. Well, not now. Like, can't ignore everyone else in the room just for the one-on-one conversation.
Well,
but,
also, Suzette, can't people follow you like
yes.
15 blocks to continue their night?
Yeah, actually, I'm going over to Badlands to judge the costume contest. So, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to keep your night going, you can just caravan with Suzette.
Yeah,
down to
just
Badlands.
let's go over to Badlands. There's a cover. You got to wait in line. But then once you're in, I mean, I'm just being honest. Expectations are good. Once you're in, then there's a costume contest. So if you guys are looking for something to do, Badlands, there's a costume contest. I'm judging it. And if you want to see me, I'll be here next. Is it next Friday? Yeah, next Friday for a show called Say Yes. It's a talk show with another drag queen. So if you guys would like to come to that, we just talk about topics and answer questions. Wow, way to end a show, Suzette. Cool. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Round of applause for all the comics you saw. And you guys have a great night. And thank you to Stab, as always, for letting me do shows here.
Thank you, Suzette, and thank you, everybody. Yes, that's the end of the night for us, but we're here live in person Thursdays through Sundays, but we also stream live improv, stand-up sketch, podcast, gaming, and even music shows 6 nights a week. Just check us out. StabTV.com or TwitchTV/StabComedy. Check us out. Or go to StabComedyTheater.com for the full calendar of events, everything that we do here. Online audience, hi. I'm done talking to the in-person audience. Now it's online audience time. Hey guys, where should we send you? What's going on? Who's doing things? Oh, we threatened sending you to the Crane couple. No, it's Booty Mashup. You guys are getting Booty Mashup. Hold on again. Enjoy some more booty. And I'll see you back here Monday, I think. Check the calendar. Hold on for the raid.
It was worth it just to learn from sleight of hand. Bad news comes, don't you worry, even when it lasts. Good news will work its way to all them plans. We both got fired on exactly the same day. Well, we'll float on, good news is on the way.
Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. We're at a vampire bar, so I hope you're not planning to stab anyone in the heart. I'm no vampires, at least. Thanks so much for the raid, Stab Comedy.
I'm so high it makes my brain whirl. Chop myself